phone line. They be riding my wave, my wave, my wave.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome. Jack Hermansson versus Joe Pyfer watching Bet Along UFC Vegas 86. We just went long with the prelims. Carlos Prates just knocked the fuck out of Trevin Giles. They went over the hour, so I was hoping we were going to be able to go live at the end of that, but like literally, like live, it ended. So yeah, that was fucking sick. Just hit the over 1.5 too. If anyone had the over 1.5 in the fight, I personally didn't have any bets in that fight. Prates, I think, should have won by finish, so I'm not surprised that happened. But damn, man, that fight was kind of like boring, going nowhere, and then out of nowhere, he just fucking dropped him, boom, one and done, out cold. So that was pretty fucking sick. But now we're about to start the main card. So if you're wondering tonight, these are our bets. We got 4 bets like usual. I don't ever plan on always doing 4 bets because it's 5 fight card, 6 fight card. I just usually end up taking at least one parlay. This was a 6 fight. I ended up taking 2 parlays. So you can see the 2 yellow fights. Rodolfo Vieira versus Armen Petrosyan. We need the over 1.5. Parlayed that with Brad Tavares versus Gregory Rodrigues. We need RoboCop to win that, which I'm kind of nervous about because Brad Tavares, I think, is kind of a live dog right now. But I'm hoping Rodrigues can finish because we've seen Brad Tavares knocked out plenty of times. So for that second fight of the night, we got Michael Johnson taking on Darius Flowers. Flowers did miss weight initially by like a quarter pound, which obviously isn't much, but I don't know if he ever ended up cutting. Like, I don't know if they gave him time to cut the rest or if he just said fuck it. But either way, minuscule amount. I don't think it'll affect the fight. But I'm a little nervous because Michael Johnson's a glass cannon. He's either going to knock you the fuck out or get knocked the fuck out. So I like the over 1.5, man. He's a crafty enough vet. Flowers, I think, has had maybe one fight in the UFC. I think he lost to Jake Matthews. Let me pull that up quick so I double check. Yeah, he lost to Jake Matthews by submission. So, like, is Michael Johnson the type of guy who's going to submit you? No, but I mean, I don't know. I still think he's crafty enough. I like to hit the over 1.5 just as is. Uh, then we got Robert Bryczek versus Ihor Potieria. I can never say that guy's fucking name. Anyway, Bryczek making his UFC debut, so I'm a little nervous about that, but he's looks like a fucking killer in Octagon. And Potieria, besides knocking out Shogun that one time, has kind of looked like he sucks. So I do think that one ends very early. The under 1.5 is like minus 220, which is a little ridiculous, but I kind of get it. I think it's going to end in the first round, but we're hoping Bryczek takes that. The only other lone single we have besides the Johnson Flowers over 1.5 is Dan Ige to win by decision. Pretty confident in this. I think I'm pretty confident it goes the distance at least. There's a chance Fili can win by like split decision, but I really think it's going to be either split Ige 29-28, unanimous Ige, even 30-27 Ige. Either way, I like Dan Ige in that fight. And then in the main event, we're riding with body bags, Joe Pyfer, baby. We're parlaying that with Robert Bryczek, so hopefully he wins, because otherwise we're gonna have no action on the main, and that would suck. But maybe we'll throw something in if that happens. But that's not gonna happen because we're gonna go fucking undefeated tonight. All right? You guys didn't think we would, but we're gonna. Okay? Andrew's in the house. Shout out my dude Andrew. Been here since day one. That's my boy. What up, Andrew? How you doing? Got any action tonight? NBA? Anything? Let me know. They're showing the opening promo right now for the first fight, which is Rodolfo Vieira versus Armen Petrosyan. So I did take the over 1.5 in this fight. I do think there's 2 very clear paths to victory for both guys, and that would be Vieira by sub because he's a fucking BJJ East, or it would be Armen by KO. We have seen Vieira sub before, which I know still sounds crazy to even say out loud, but if you guys remember that fight against Fluffy Hernandez, Rodolfo just gassed. He gassed to the point that fucking, I believe it was a guillotine. Let me double check that. But what's his fuck? Fluffy Hernandez just threw on a fucking guillotine, and Adolfo was like, "I'm tapping this shit, bro. I am out." Yeah, it was a guillotine. And then we saw him lose to Chris Curtis, which Chris Curtis is good. Like, that's not a bad loss at all. But we saw him. It's honestly more impressive. He went 3 rounds with Chris Curtis. So you know, if someone can keep it standing with him, they could probably outstrike him because he doesn't have the best striking. So that's kind of what I'm hoping with Armen here. I'm kind of hoping Armen can stop the takedowns and make this go long. I don't care if it goes to decision. I don't care if it ends 1 second after the over 1.5. But I'm a little nervous that in the first round, if Adolfo can get the takedown, dude, like we're fucked in that fight. So gotta hope he can't get the takedown. Really. Who else does Rodolfo beat? He beat fucking Piachota, like, these guys aren't even in the UFC anymore. Dustin Stoltz, I mean, just saw Stoltzfus win, but I feel like he might have got cut either way because he was on a pretty bad run. And Cody Brundage, like, okay, these aren't anyone special, so I don't think we really gotta worry about Rodolfo in there. Andrew's saying he's got Hawks and Pacers spread, that's all, alright. Clark busting parlays. Damn, you didn't think Brown Bear? Devin Clark? Or did he lose? Oh, he lost, that's why. Ah, fuck, Pragnea won that fight? I missed that fight. But yeah, I would have taken Devin Clark too. My mic is fading in and out a bit. Fuck, man. Let's fix that. Let me know if it's any better. Hopefully it's better. If not, let me listen in on this and double check that it sounds good. Because if it sounds like shit, I don't want to hear it. It does kind of sound like shit, man. What the fuck is that about? Let me try. Hmm. Hmm. Christian saying he's all in on Petrosyan. I'm down with that, man. I think Petrosyan can win. Just a little nervous about it. I got to figure out this audio sitch. I don't know why I sound like shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull this down. Plug and plug job. Yeah, Andrew, that might be it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll put up to be right back for sec. I think I know what and I think it should be fixed now. If I pull this shit up, you guys let me know. Does it sound better now? It should sound better now. King J in the house. What up, King J? Oh, Christian saying it sounds like I'm using AirPods. Yeah, I think it was going through my headphones rather than my fucking mic. Yeah, alright, I'm hearing it now. You guys confirm for me, but I'm pretty sure we sound better now. Let me know, though. King J, what up, bro? Let's cash tonight? Let's fucking cash, bro. We got this. Sup, Jay? See, we're making friends in the crew. This I love this, guys. We're all fucking boys here. Sup, G? All good now? Thank you, Andrew. Alright, yeah. I had my headphones plugged into the computer as well, and it thought that was my mic, and it was just picking I mean, fuck, man. Who knows if you guys even heard that whole intro? I had a great intro. I mean, I could say that now because I'm pretty sure no one heard it that well, so, it's easier to say. But, yeah, man. I don't have anything on the NBA tonight. I fucked up. I know the Knicks are playing. I wanted to take them, but I wanted to be focused on the fights, so I didn't really, you know it's kinda bad to have too many things at once. Also, the Super Bowl is tomorrow for anyone in the States. I don't know if you guys are or if is that big outside of the States? Like, I know it's probably a big game, but, like, do you guys bet on the Super Bowl even if you're not, like, a football bettor? Because personally, I don't bet on that much football, but I definitely throw down on the Super Bowl. I'll probably have 5 or 6 bets on that shit. Gonna be watching it anyway, might as well make it fucking something good. They've had a bunch of promos all week for that too. But anyways, back to MMA, right? The thing we're here for. But yo, actually, no one reminded me to take a fucking bong hit, so we gotta do that. Hopefully, we take no fucking losing bong hits this week. I might actually nix that idea altogether because it was depressing taking that many bong hits when you can't even be hyped about it. Like, I wanna take them to be, like, fucking ripped, you know? Andrew saying, "Meh, Europe, it's hard to follow since it goes until 4 AM." I feel you, dude, but, like and maybe it's because I'm half Australian, but, like, when the grand final's on, Aussie Rules Football, like, it airs at midnight time. I'm staying up till 3 AM watching that shit. It's, like, one of the biggest games in the country, I gotta watch it. And it's a Sunday. Alright, that's probably your best point because the grand final is usually on a Saturday night, and I at least have the next day to sleep in. When it's on a Sunday, you're kinda fucked. And even as a kid, I remember, like, the Super Bowl goes to, like, almost midnight, Like, it was kinda shitty getting up for school the next day after that, but I don't mind it now because, like, I probably go to bed at 1 AM anyway, but, Armen out here. Armen from Armenia. I wonder if there's any significance to that. You think he, like, chose that name? He's like, "Bro, call me Armen for Armenia. You guys can call me, SA for, you know, USA." I guess it would be US. That was a bad joke. Let me get high, maybe it'll help. Alright, cheers, everyone. Oh, yeah, that good. I waited a few hours because I wanted to get extra high for this stream, and I'm glad I did. I'm kinda hyped for this card. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's another Apex card, it's shit." I know UFC 298's next weekend, so everyone can get hyped about that, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to get hyped about that. I think this is a solid main card. I mean, really, you got Michael Johnson, Brad Tavares on it, that's like I know they're not fighting each other, but they're both on the card. Like, that's 2 solid veterans everyone knows. Same with Fili and Ige, that's 2 veterans everyone knows facing off against each other. This is one of those if you follow the middleweight division close, this is actually, like, a great fight. I don't think either of them are top 15, but they're solid, fringe ranked guys, maybe in that 25 to 15 range. But you could argue that's not saying much at middleweight, but I think this is good matchmaking, put it that way. Andrew saying one of his remaining parlays is Prates, Vieira, Potieria, and Marcos fight over 2.5, but it's a void. Yo, so that Marcos over 2.5, I also had, and I was pissed because I didn't know it was going to be voided, but that worked out because I had that parlayed with that Emil fight to end by KO. That cashed. Then the next fight, I had a double parlay too. I had Guskov, who was fighting Zach Pauga, to win by finish, and I parlayed that with the over 1.5 in Griffin Jeremiah Wells. The over under in that was 2.5. I took the alternate 1.5 because I was nervous that Jeremiah Wells was going to finish him. But in hindsight, I could have just rolled with the 2.5. That fight went the distance. But you know, hindsight is 2020, especially with betting. Like, oh yeah, obviously we all fucking could have saw that coming. Doesn't always work like that. We got the clock back. Ugh. Anyone watch any other fights today? I was watching Octagon this afternoon. It's pretty good. And I watched the Tiafimo fight on Thursday. If you guys are into boxing at all, I did have a parlay in that. I had Keyshawn Davis by decision. He KO'd him, so it was dead right there. And I had Tiafimo by decision parlayed. I mean, it died before the Tiafimo fight, but Tiafimo clearly lost that fight, and they gave him the decision. So I would have been sweating that shit if Keyshawn ended up winning by decision because I would have been like, "Fuck, dude, Tiafimo just lost this fight," and then I would have been like, "Oh hell yeah, I want some money on that." Andrew saying only UFC, yeah. I never watched boxing much until like my last job. I used to go to all the boxing events, so I got like pretty into it. But I definitely prefer MMA. MMA beat a number one. All right, guys, round one about to start. We need the over 1.5. I'll throw up the lower in a second. Got the clock set. Let me get the lower in this. And it is round number uno. All right. So as I said, this really comes down to can Vieira get the takedown? I hope not. And I hope Petrosyan doesn't fucking head kick him in the first round. As of right now, they're each throwing a jab. Nice low kick by Armen. Rodolfo I mean, we're 30 seconds in, but Rodolfo hasn't even looked for the takedown. Hasn't fainted for it or anything. Armen's just keeping him on the outside with these low kicks. I wonder what's the reach on these 2? Because I feel like Armen's got a big reach advantage here, it looks like it. I missed the tail of the tape. Armen also looks big, like, tall. He looks like he fills out middleweight better. Vieira's, like, more stocky. He's a shredded dude, but it almost looks like he's more of a natural welterweight. I'm not saying he could cut to welterweight, I'm just saying, like, his body type. Both standing in the middle now, Armen keeps chopping away at that leg. I think, Rodolfo's like, "Alright, we're a minute and a half in now. If I'm Rodolfo, I'm fucking shooting, bro." Like, it's one thing if you wanna try and earn some respect on the feet, but, like, he really hasn't done anything. He's thrown a jab a couple times. I don't think it's landed. He's tried to throw some kicks. Armen's doing a great job of not even blocking him, dodging him. Armen, definitely the more active fighter, although nothing crazy has happened yet. Once again, just chopping away at that lead leg. Rodolfo's gonna have to oh, right as I say that, he shoots for single leg and he fucking gets it, which not a good sign for us. Oh my god, and then he takes his back almost immediately. Armen, though, back on his feet. Rodolfo does have the arms locked. Oh, and he transitions to a double leg and gets a fucking nice takedown. Back on the back again. Armen defending. They're against the cage, which does help Armen out, but fuck, man. Rodolfo's putting all his weight on his arm over Rodolfo. Oh, he's going for like no, that's just a hold. He's putting all of his weight on his fucking neck, dude, just pushing it down. Like it's not a submission or anything, but it's gonna be fucking annoying as fuck. And then when he goes to lift his head's gonna be heavy as hell. Rodolfo again kind of falls off the back, but he's doing a good job trying to get another takedown. Armen turns it around. Good job. Good job by Armen. Rodolfo still has his hands locked though. Oh, and he gets a double leg, and he's still holding him in the air, and he slams him. The good news is Petrosyan, I don't wanna say he's doing a good job of defending because he's been taken down like 3 times already, but he doesn't look discouraged. And normally with a wrestler that takes you down all the time, you see the guys almost look defeated, like, "Fuck, dude, I'm not gonna be able to stop these takedowns." Armen looks like, "Fuck, I got taken down again, but I just gotta work to the top again." At least I hope. We all hope, right? Rodolfo's in half guard now. They're still kinda, like, against the cage, so Armen's not completely on his back, but he's kinda got his head against the cage. Rodolfo does love this head and arm choke. He probably doesn't have the angle for it right now against the Phage? I don't fence and cage combined, Phage? But, oh, he's trying to jump to full mount, and he gets full mount. That was way too easy, Cormier is saying it. Oh, he flattens him out now on his back. Oh, and see, he's gonna go for this arm triangle. He loves this fucking arm triangle. Oh, goes for some ground and pound. If Armen can last another 30 seconds, I'd feel way better about him in this fight, but little worried Rodolfo can finish it in this last 30 seconds here. He has that head and arm position. Oh, he's fucking going for it, but he's also in full mount, which isn't really the position you wanna be in for a head and arm. Armen's face does not look good. He just tapped, fuck. That was a weird tap. He doesn't think he tapped. Dude, he's bugging out. He doesn't think he tapped, but he definitely tapped. Ugh. King J saying, "How we looking, brother?" Not good, bro. We took over 1.5, but Armen just fucking tapped with, like, 5 seconds left in the round. Might have been a little more than 5, but it wasn't, fuck, man. Let's see. Armen clearly tapped, but he got up immediately and started bugging out. I guess he maybe he passed out for a second and tapped and then, like, came back to and didn't realize he tapped, but they had a great angle of it, and they're showing the replay again now. But yo, how did he get the fucking arm triangle from the fucking mount? That's crazy. Usually that's you would need to be on the side of the person, almost like in this kinda shape as you're in it, like your legs and everything to the one side. But yeah, he gets up dude, he just needed like 10 more seconds, and I would have been confident in that shit. Andrew saying you're happy. Why are you? Oh, because you had Vieira. Yeah. All right. Good for you, bro. I mean, I wouldn't call it unlucky. Yeah. I mean, fuck, unlucky for us, but fuck you, Rodolfo. I don't even like that guy. He's officially on my shit list. Nah, he's all right. How the? God, I hate, I hate losing bets. Sucks. 2 taps is enough. Yeah. I mean, it was very clearly in a tapping motion too. It wasn't like I don't know. Sometimes you see that shit and it almost looks like, wait, did he genuinely not mean to tap? But like this, he meant to tap. Hate to say it, but he meant to tap. What fight did that kill? Oh, I should pull up the bets for y'all. Oh, that killed the fucking RoboCop one. All right. Well, can't win them all, folks. But we're gonna win the rest. Andrew's asking what my other plays are. Andrew, I'm updating the document right now, and then I will pull them up for you, bro. Don't worry, I got you. Let's see. We gotta get rid of this. All right, folks. That's all good. What are my other plays he's asking? Let me pull them up now. One more time. They're showing another ad for the Super Bowl. Who does everyone like in the Super Bowl? Personally, I don't like the Chiefs, but I kind of feel like they might win. The whole Taylor Swift thing, I just feel like the fucking NFL would love that shit. Maybe they would hate it. Here's the bets for tonight, guys. Let me get rid of that clock. So, thanks to Rodolfo Vieira's bitch ass. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Rodolfo. Nah, yeah. But anyways, we had the over 1.5 in this fight, and Armen with like 5, 10, 15, I don't know, man. Not that many seconds left in the first round, decided to tap. He didn't think he tapped. If I really wanted to, hammer that home, I'd be like, "He didn't fucking tap," but he did. He very clearly did, and that sucks. So, that also kills the Brad Tavares Gregory Rodrigues fight, unfortunately. And I did make a rule to myself this week that I really don't wanna break, but I don't wanna do any live bets because when I go back and tell people, "Oh, we're this good in the last X amount of weeks," I want them to be able to look at the YouTube breakdowns and be like, "Oh, he did get all those bets right or wrong." And if I change them live during the show, then it's like, they gotta search through this to find that. I don't know. It's harder to keep track of. I'd rather just leave it as is. Having said that, if Robert Bryczek, whatever the fuck that guy's name, if he loses and we don't have anything on the main event, I might need to make an exception. Main event maybe being the only thing. But until then, we let it ride. King says he hates losing that shit when it's less than 30 seconds till the round's over. I agree, and it's not like he fucking took him down with 3 minutes and had him in full mount, and we're like, "Oh, fuck, dude," and he held on for that long, and then it inevitably ended, like, he just got him in that position at 30 seconds, and then 20 seconds later finished the fight, so that was rough, but that's what happens when you fight a fucking like, dude, he's beyond a black belt. He's like a I don't know his exact thing, but I'm sure he's got stripes on that fucking belt. He's, like, legit as a legit. Andrew, I'm gonna join you on over 1.5 here. Hell yeah, dude. I need your luck. Andrew, you join me, we got this. We got this shit. You can have side bets you don't track on YouTube, but tell the stream what you're doing. That's true, Andrew. I like that idea because personally, I do wanna have action on every fight, but I don't want to ruin my record by just fucking placing out bets I don't really think are gonna hit just because I wanna have action on something. That's how I felt last week. And, like, last week was the Randy Brown Muslim Salikov fight because the parlay died, I wanted action on it, and initially, we just had Randy Brown, which woulda hit, but because it died, I needed a single plus money bet, so we did over 2.5, and, I didn't love that bet, even when I took it, I was like, "I don't think this is gonna hit," but I just needed something plus money, so I don't like doing that shit. Maybe we'll do like what's Pyfer by KO? Is that plus money? I feel like it shouldn't be. Maybe like Pyfer KO under, we'll do one of those same game parlays or something. Let's see. Pyfer KO is plus 110. Ooh. All right. So worst case scenario, that may be the bet. Oh, I also gotta find something for old Brad and RoboCop, which is such a crapshoot, man. Brad Tavares is like really fucking tough, and he almost always goes to decision. And then Gregory Rodrigues is like a fucking animal and almost always ends by finish. So it's like you don't want to touch the over under. That's why I took Rodrigues money line because I'm like, all right, I think money line. I think Rodrigues can finish him. But now I'm like, fuck, dude. And then it's like you could take Brad Tavares plus 3.5, like that spread, because that's plus money. But if Rodrigues knocks him out, that bet sucks. Also, like if it's 30-27, that bet sucks. So fuck, man. I'll figure that out during this next fight. What is this next fight, you might wonder? Oh, it's Michael Johnson versus Darius Flowers. Who the fuck is Darius Flowers, you might ask? Because that's kind of what I asked myself. Who the fuck is Darius Flowers? Okay, he had one fight in the UFC, lost to Jake Matthews. Shout out Australia. I don't remember that fight. It was in July this summer. Oh, it was 291, Poirier Gaethje. Oh, I remember exactly where I was for that, and I was definitely drunk off my ass, which is probably why I don't remember that. Before that, he was on Contender Series. I watch Contender Series here and there. I miss it a lot of the time, so maybe I saw that, but I'm not remembering people's names off that shit. And then, yeah, where did he fight? He fought in LFA a couple times. King of the Cage. Oh, so is he East Coast guy? No, Iowa. King of the Cage, I feel like is an East Coast thing. All right, so that's Darius Flowers. I'm sure you all know who fucking Michael the Menace Johnson is. What is he, 500? No, pretty close though. 21-19, okay? 9 wins by KO, 3 losses by KO. 2 wins by submission, 9 losses by submission. Dude, if Darius Flowers had any ground game, I'd be worried here about a submission. But Darius Flowers has won once by submission and also been submitted 5 times. So they both have a fucking, like, negative differential when it comes to submissions, which, okay, they're both just bad on the ground. Darius Flowers is a boxer, which, again, worries the hell out of me for Michael Johnson's chin. But maybe Michael Johnson's crafty here. Maybe we see him wrestle or some shit. I mean, he is a veteran. Like, I don't know, dude. Maybe he can fucking pull some shit out. His last fight was Diego Ferreira. When was that? May 2023, and he got knocked out. Alright, it's Michael Johnson. Before that, he beat Mark Diakiese? I can never say his name. That's like a decent win. Diakiese's kinda hit or miss. He lost to Jamie Mullarkey, which, again, shout out Australia, but not the greatest loss. He beat I think it's pronounced Alon, not Allen, but Alan Patrick, Alon Patrick, something like that. And that was he was on a 4-fight losing streak before that. Josh Emmett, Stevie Ray, Thiago Moises, and Clay Guida. I mean, the dude's fought everyone. He fought Justin Gaethje in Gaethje's UFC debut. He fought Khabib. The fight before that, he fought Poirier, Nate Diaz, Darius, Barboza, Tony Ferguson. He beat Tony Ferguson, prime Tony Ferguson. There's a difference there. So yeah, Michael Johnson, no slouch, but he's old. What is he? He's up there, 37. Darius Flowers is probably 27, 29. Okay, 8-year difference. We'll see, man. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb on us, you know? Plus 220, Flowers KO, 1 unit. Alright. Alright, Andrew. I ain't mad at that. As long as it's over 1.5. Oh, Ashley Greiser in the house. The people wanna know, flats or drums? 1000% flats. In fact, I'll trade any drumstick for a flat as long as we got the same flavor. I want all my wings to be flat. Oh, damn, Andrew's saying drums all day. Yo, Andrew, I'll order the same flavor as you, and we'll just trade. That's the ultimate goal. You get 10 wings, they give you 5 and 5, we just whoop, 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 5, 5. I like them spicy. We gotta take a losing bong hit for that fucking first bet. Fucking bullshit, man. What's our bet on this? Oh, we need to over 1.5 again. Throw that bitch up there. Get the clock in here. Darius Flowers walking out right now while I pack my Darius Flowers over here, if you know what I mean. Darius Flowers means marijuana in this scenario, in case you guys are slow. I doubt any of you are slow, though. You're watching me, so you probably are pretty smart. You're probably like Ivy League school graduates. That would be my guess. Andrew saying sounds good. All right, bro. We're trading wings. I'll meet you in Europe. Dude, this guy has a fucking, what is that, a Reebok? Is that the Reebok logo? What does he have tattooed on his chest? Oh, is he Syndicate? I see John Wood. Is that John Wood in this corner? Las Vegas Gym. Oh, King J asking, so you like Dan Ige for decision? Why? I like King J questions. I like Dan Ige by decision because I feel like Dan Ige only loses to really good guys. Now I gotta pull up his record so I can back up that quote. Okay, lost to Bryce Mitchell. People can say what they want about Bryce Mitchell. Sure, he just got knocked the fuck out by Josh Emmett. And sure, who did he lost to Ilya before that? Okay, we've seen him knocked out a few times now. But Bryce Mitchell was looking like a fucking killer before that. Solid win or solid loss. Yeah, all right, decent loss. Beats Nate Landwehr. If you guys don't know Nate Landwehr, that is like one of the more underrated wins. Nate Landwehr is a fucking animal. He's got cardio for days. That's a solid fucking win. Knocked out Damon Jackson. I bet against him in that fight because he had lost 3 in a row coming into that Danny Gay, and I was like, "Yo, Damon Jackson's kind of been on a tear. I'm taking Damon Jackson here." Danny Gay knocked him out, which never happens, by the way. Danny Gay loves the decisions. Um, and then before that, he lost to Evloev, Emmett, and Korean Zombie, all by decision. Okay, so you know he's not of the top 10 maybe, but he's also like that perfect gatekeeper. He's not losing to anyone outside of the top 10. Also, he's never been finished, dude. He's got 7 career losses, all by decision. Like, I feel like touchy-feely is gonna win this fight, be by knockout, and you're not knocking out Dan Ige. There is a world where Fili wins by decision. He's got solid wins on his record. He beat Bill Algeo. People, again, might be like, "Who the fuck is Bill Algeo?" Bill Algeo's solid as fuck, but he got knocked the fuck out by Joe Anderson Brito, which Joe Anderson's a fucking hammer. I think he just got booked yesterday. I forget who he's fighting. Um But that's not like a bad loss, and he lost to Nathaniel Wood recently, that's also not a bad loss. He had that no contest against Daniel Pineda, probably would've won that fight. I think he won the first round of that fight. He also lost to Bryce Mitchell, so if you wanna do some MMA men, they both lost to the same guy. Beat Charles Jourdain. He's just kinda like, dude, who has Andre Touchy-Fili ever he lost to Michael Johnson, speak of the devil. I mean, I can go through his thing right now. His best win is Bill Algeo, and that's, like, from a fucking real fan perspective right there, like, Bill Algeo's underrated, people might not know his name, Bill Algeo's solid, that's the best one. But, yeah, so I do think if you wanna argue like, okay, Dan Ige beats everyone outside of the top 10, but can't kinda beat anyone in the top 10, Andre Fili's not top 10. That's where it comes to, and I don't think either guy's gonna finish the other one. Ige can finish him, but I don't think it's likely. Brito versus Jack Shore, that's who he got booked against, good call, thank you, and that's a sick fight, dude. Jack Shore at 45, I know his last fight maybe his last 2 were at 45. But, I didn't think he was gonna work out there, man. I thought he was a fucking 35. Paul Greiser in the house. Lucas, I love you more than Bryce Mitchell loves the earth being flat. Shout out, Paul. What up, man? Bryce Mitchell loves the earth being flat. That's funny as fuck. Paul, I'm taking a bong hit for you. Well, I'm really taking it because we lost the last bet, and that's what I do. If we get a bet right, I take a bong hit, and we get a bet wrong, I take a bong hit. So this I owe this one to everyone. Shout out. Oh, it's cloudy in here. Dude, Michael Johnson. I can't believe he's a -140 favorite. I guess that's because, like, Like I said, who the fuck is Darius Flowers? But still fucking surprising, honestly. Chris Tognoni. Get the round one timer ready, and I'll get the clock ready to go. Paul, you just put a decent amount on Michael Johnson? All right, respect. You're going head to head with Andrew here. Andrew's got Flowers by KO, and Paul's got a decent amount on Johnson. And we all just want the over 1.5. Oh, it's plus 100 too. I should put that in there. Oh, we got a low blow already, which is nice because I need to update this. Oh no, Michael Johnson's already like, fuck it, we ready. There we go. Darius looks fucking like thick, bro. No pun intended, because he missed weight by a quarter of a pound. Like that's not anything, but you know what I mean. Oh, he shoots for a takedown and Johnson stuffs it immediately. I didn't think Flowers would be the one to wrestle. And I'm not gonna act like I've seen this dude fight that many times. Jake Jake Matthews subbed him, like, okay, and he comes from a boxing academy. I wouldn't think he'd be trying to wrestle. Scared to fucking stand and bang with Michael Johnson? Okay. I feel like Michael Johnson's feeling himself right now. That hair looks cool as fuck. The fucking I can't t are those, like, dreads, or does he like, cornrows, or does he fucking is that just shaved into the top of his head? That looks sick either way. I think it's cornrows. And Darius Flowers, 29 years old, looks like he's fucking 40 with that hairline. No offense, bro, but you gotta just go clean shaven at that point. My clock's a little fast. I'm gonna slow that down. Not much doing here, which is kinda what we want. Want this fight to go nice and slow. Over 1.5. Let's get a fucking bet right, man. Something's gotta give. Ooh, Johnson just kinda went for a single leg. I don't that was weird. Nothing really doing here. I'm giving it to Johnson so far. Ooh, nice push kick from Flowers. Flowers has a like, such a straight stance. It's almost like he's fucking standing on his like, sideways. Oh, it's almost like a karate stance. It's interesting. He doesn't bounce like a karate guy, but he's just he makes his body very thin. They're standing in the middle, they're both throwing, but nothing too significant. Johnson loves these, like, side kicks. With that stance, he can afford to do that. These, like, push kicks. Just tried to do a low kick. Johnson, dodged it. Good old MJ. Wasn't Michael Johnson, like, an Olympian runner in, like, the '90s? I remember it was, like, right around the same time as Jordan, and I remember always getting those 2 confused. Michael Johnson, Michael Jordan. Let's get out of this round, boys. Not too crazy. If anyone was looking for a good gimmick parlay, I like to do the parlays where you, like, either they train together or they live together, not live together, but live in the same state or whatever. And, the Kill Cliff parlay was Michael Johnson and Gregory Rodrigues. It's like plus 150. You take it live now too, but odds might be more wide now. Take a look at that. Oh, they took the fight off. At least on DraftKings. That's weird. Oh, here it is. All right, he's only minus 180. So if you take that with RoboCop, it's plus 123 now. If you want to hop in on the Killcliff parlay, I'm not taking it, but I think there's value there. There's also the Hawaiian slash Extreme Couture parlay. Well, if you really want to do the Extreme Couture parlay, you had to get Kwamba in on it, who lost earlier. So it would have been dead already. But if you did the Hawaiian Extreme Couture parlay, you could do Dan Ige and Brad Tavares, and that's plus 346, which is legit. Michael Johnson just got a takedown at the end of the round. Definitely giving that round to him. 10-9 Johnson. I don't really care if he wins. I'm just scoring it to let you know. But we taking the over fucking 1.5 here. We need that shit. And it feels good to get out of the first round after that first fight, man. That was stress. Because there was no reason for Armen to tap. I know it was involuntary. And I'm not the one getting choked the fuck out. But it's like, come on, man. We needed that. We needed that shit. Wood saying, when you go forward on the 2, finish on the hook. Punches you're throwing there. John Wood, I'm talking about, who's Darius Flowers' coach. He's being honest with him. You lost that round. You got to get this one back. It's good coaching. I like when coaches are honest. And they're not dicks about it, too. It's like, dude, you lost that round. Like, don't be like, oh, it was a close round. Maybe it went to you. Maybe it didn't. Doesn't matter who wins the rounds, to be honest. Yeah, especially Andrew. I know you just need knockout. So I like to score him either way because at the end, especially if it goes to decision, I like to think, oh, who won? Oh, I was late on starting the clock. Not too late, though. It's actually pretty perfect. Can't even see their clock yet because they got this Moreno Royval thing up. Oh, yeah. We're only like a second behind. It's not bad. If you guys haven't already, all 9 of you watching, please like and subscribe. Helps me out, and it's free to you. And we can smoke weed together and watch the fights and bet and win money, hopefully. Gotta put the asterisk there, like, hopefully. So far this round, starting kinda right where we left off. They're both standing in the middle, but it's just not no one's landed, like, a power shot. But Michael Johnson is winning this fight. Oh, and he just landed a nice right. He caught Flowers while he was off balance, so he stumbled. He didn't really rock him, but because he was off balance, it looked better than it was. Andrew saying, thought it was a Flowers round until last 30 seconds when Johnson landed big and got the takedown. Yeah, he also what did he do early in that round? I'm high, I'm forgetting. Oh, well, there's the body strike count. Johnson's up 23-5. I feel like Johnson did something nice early in the first round too. All right, guys, we need another minute here. Another minute. Michael Johnson is the 15th fighter in UFC of course, the fucking stat went away and I didn't read it. Something like 20,000 significant strikes. It's pretty fucking cool. All right, guys, come on, 20 more seconds. Flowers shoots. They're in the clinch now against Cage. We don't really care 'cause we just need another 5 seconds. Dude, Tognoni just called time at 2:30. If this was an over/under right now, it's a push. But it's also for a low blow. It's not I don't think it's anything that's gonna end the fight, but are you fucking kidding me when you get that? Alright, they're about to resume. Okay. Alright, we hit it. We fucking hit it. Let's go. We're back on track. We are back. Back in the New York groove. Let's fucking go. Thank you. Oh, and Michael Johnson just got another takedown. Yo, the over-under was -120 today, so shout out if you guys got that early in the week with me. It was +100. I love when you beat the line. Love when you beat the line and the bet hits. That was nice. That was very, very nice. Johnson's working from the ground now. They're near the cage. Not much doing here. I mean, have you known Michael Johnson to have much of a ground game? No, and that's not a diss, it's just when's the last time you really saw him go to that? He usually just goes to his boxing. But I'll take it. Whoa, someone just fucked up in-house. They went to, like, a wide shot, you saw it take on the jumbotron and everything, and it was we're in the middle of the fucking fight, dude. That was a fuck up. Flowers trying to work for something here. What are you trying like, a triangle maybe, an armbar or something, but, like, you could tell he doesn't have much ground game, or Johnson's just doing a good job of null and voiding it. Johnson looking tired now. Oh, shoots for single leg. Oh, goes into a double with it and gets it. Flowers has, like, no takedown defense. They both look gassed too. Johnson going for the Rodolfo Vieira right now, AKA the triangle up against Cage. Maybe if he fucking steps into mount like Rodolfo, he can get it. I don't think he, is gonna do anything with this. Probably just chill to the end of the round, and I'd say it's very clear 2018 for Michael Johnson right now. And that is the end of the second round. I wish I had over 2.5 nah, do I dare say that? I mean, it might not hit. But yeah, that was sweaty. Paul saying Johnson did all that body work, Flowers getting gassed. Yeah, dude. Also, though, and look at Michael Johnson in his corner right now. I don't know if you guys are getting this. I'm watching it on, the international feed, so they show in between rounds and shit. ESPN Plus might go to ad. But Michael Johnson has his arms on his, corner's shoulder, like, panting like a fucking dog, looking kinda gassed. Not that Flowers looks any better, but I feel like Michael Johnson is also gassed. They're telling him, "Foot on the gas." Henry Hooft in his corner. Sharp, focused, that's what they told him. Getting ready, round 3 about to start. Showing that promo for Volk Taporia, I'm pretty fucking hyped. Again, I don't wanna look too far ahead, I wanna focus on tonight right now, but, 298, man, main event. It's gonna be sweaty, man, I fucking love Volk, and I'm nervous for him, but shit. Alright, Johnson clearly up 2018 right now, we're starting round 3. Same thing, man, right in the center of the cage. Ooh, Flowers just had a nice fucking hit him with a right and then dodged the shot back. Oh! That was weird looking. So Flowers threw a right with all of his might and kinda whiffed on it, and then Johnson hit him with something, and he dropped, and it almost looked like he got rocked, but I think he just kinda fell over. All the tweets, Braun Sutter saying it's 2018. Flowers likely needs a finish. Andrew saying his play was a fade on the old guy, let's hope. Yeah, I mean, yo, the good news for you, Andrew, is he needs a finish now. It's not like he can win a decision, so he's gotta go for broke. Michael Johnson's back on top of him. I mean, this was, like, what I was kinda hoping would happen when I picked the over 1.5, that Johnson would just be a crafty veteran and find a way to win. And I feel like that's what's happening because I feel like I've never really seen Michael Johnson wrestle. Not like this, at least. And, yeah. Darius Flowers clearly has a weakness. I mean, again, Jake Matthews and Michael Johnson, both decent fighters, not bad at all, but both kinda out-wrestled him. I guess that's what you do to a boxer, though, you know? Ooh, Johnson going for Kimura here. Got 3 minutes on the clock. I let go of it. They're kinda too far near the cage, or I don't know if, Johnson's in half guard, but I don't know if he can because of the position they are with the fence, I don't think he can really get the leverage for the Kimura. He'd almost be pulling him into the fence. And Flowers is kinda doing a good job of defending it. I say kind of because he's still in half guard losing, but he's privy to the Kimura coming and at least doing a good job of stopping that. The over 2.5 just hit too, so imagine having that. That was definitely plus money. What are the live odds too now? Damn! Michael Johnson live odds minus 15,000, Flowers plus 2,500. I never really look at the live odds myself, but, like, if they flash them on the screen, I'll check that out, obviously, but, like, I'm looking myself right now, I've never seen that. Minus 15,000? That's on, like, boxing odds. 5 minutes of control time for Michael Johnson in this fight. Oh, but Flowers goes for, like, a triangle armbar here. Oh, Michael Johnson gets out of it, right back into half guard. Flowers went for broke there. That would've sucked, yo, for everyone involved right now. Paul would've lost because fucking Flowers would've won, and Andrew would've lost because it wasn't a KO, it would've been a sub. That would've been bad. Johnson's working from half guard here. Flowers kicks him off. They're back in the feet. Oh, Flowers go dude, Michael Johnson telegraphed the shit out of a takedown, and Flowers just went for the flying knee and nailed him. Holy shit, he might have him rocked here. Michael Johnson still going for that takedown. Flowers oh, he's going for an armbar again. They're on the ground, dude, like, that fucking shit got kind of exciting out of nowhere. I think Michael Johnson's hurt, and he's just kinda holding his arm there now, making sure Flowers doesn't get the armbar. There's only 20 seconds left. I think he can hold off. Flowers, that's if I'm Flowers, I'm letting go of this and trying to stand quick and just throwing fucking power shots. He's tapping him with little nothings right now. I mean, you're not gonna win that way, dude. He's gonna be fine. You could give that round to Flowers after that, but Michael Johnson definitely won that fight. Good for him, man. They're showing a replay or picture? No, just picture. Would a lot cooler if they showed a replay, but in case you guys were wondering, we hit a fucking bet! Let's go! After last weekend and, the first fight win, I thought we were never gonna hit a bet again. I'm not gonna take any action on this Tavares Rodrigues fight. I'm looking at it. I'll give you guys advice out there if anyone is looking for a bet to take, but I'm not gonna actually take it. How on earth do you see Johnson on all fours and you go for an armbar and not hammer fist? Yeah, dude, I don't know. I agree. That was, he hit him with the flying knee, and Johnson's going for a takedown. Like, you keep that fight standing. You 100% keep that fight standing. Negative IQ. Yeah, dude, not smart. Not smart at all. I guess I'll leave the graphic for this fight up before we move on to the bets. We'll get into the recap in between. Shout out Michael Johnson, though, and shout out if you took the Kill Cliff parlay because Now you need RoboCop in this, but it's going head to head with the Hawaiian Extreme Couture parlay, so if you took that, beware. Oh, we still got 4 fights, man. This night is like I'm not complaining, but these fights are going long, you know? Even with, like, finishes and shit, it feels like it's taking a while. Pacing, I guess we'll call it. 30-27. I guess that makes sense. He did control him for, like, pretty much that whole round. The only reason I thought it might have been different was, when he got rocked at the end. First thing they judge is damage, so it's like, I mean, you could argue Flowers did more damage with that knee at the end than Johnson did, all that time on top, but I'm not complaining. Right person won. This dude is saying some shit. I'm pretty sure this is about Game of Thrones. Hodor hangs dong in Game of Thrones? Alright, man. I don't really, like I never watched Game of Thrones. I actually watched 1 episode, and it was the finale, and it was with fucking Paul in the chat. Shout out, Paul. Parlay 2, RoboCop sub, Potieria sub. I can't say that dude's name. I'm gonna call him Ihor all night. So RoboCop and Ihor by sub. I don't love that, Andrew, only because I'm riding with Bryczek, and we need that for the Joe Pyfer, bet. So I'm not a fan of that. But RoboCop sub, sure, I'll give you that. Dude, his corner dancing right there, what the fuck? That shit was funny as fuck. He had some dude in his corner boogieing down. Oh, man. Alright, y'all, if you're just fucking joining us, even if you're not joining us, even if you've been here the whole time and you're just like, "Yo, Luke, what are the bets again? I forgot." Well, here you fucking go, alright? The 3rd fight is only red because we lost the 1st fight and they were parlayed, okay? And we only lost the 1st fight because Armen Petrosyan fell asleep and tapped by accident. He thought he was, like, playing guitar or something in his sleep. He was, like, fucking jamming and then was like, "I tapped?" He was pissed. My boy Michael Johnson getting the over 1.5 for us. I blame him and not Darius Flowers because Michael Johnson was like, "I'm gonna just grind this out. We'll get the decision." Flowers was going for broke. I can't thank him for that. Again, I'm not gonna take another bet on this fight. Oh, but I did wanna give you guys advice on it if you do wanna bet on it. I think Rodrigues by finish, which what is that? Rodrigues by finish is +120. I think that's a solid bet. I think straight up money line Brad Tavares at +190 is a solid bet, and I think the over 2.5 at +110 is the solid bet. Because Gregory Rodrigues is either gonna finish him, maybe win a like, there's that small chance Gregory Rodrigues wins by decision. That's why I like the over 2.5 in there, but that is my least favorite of the 3 I just laid out. I do think Brad Tavares is a live dog, which is kinda why I like your money line, but again, not really willing to take it. Rodrigues by finish is probably a good bet, but again, Brad got knocked out by, like, Edmund Shabazian, which at the time, Edmund was on, like, a rise, and that was, like, a really, like, "Oh, shit, but Edmund's really good." Looking back, that's like, "Oh, dude, Brad, that wasn't that good of a loss." Got knocked out or no, he didn't get knocked out by Izzy, he went 5 rounds with Izzy, like, he's fucking, like, been there and done it with a lot of people, so it's like, I don't wanna count him out like that, which is why I think he's a live dog. This is another one this is like again, RoboCop's been in the UFC now for, like, what, 10 fights or something? He's been around for a minute. But at the same time, if we're comparing UFC fights here, how many has he got? He's got 7 UFC fights. Brad Tavares probably has, like, 20. Like, yeah, I'm not even gonna add these up. What do we got? 5 not in the UFC of his 28. So 23 fights in the UFC compared to 7. So this could be one of those situations where we get Brad out vetting RoboCop. But again, I don't wanna touch him. Those are my 3 I would give as advice. That's about it with that. Let me get rid of that. But yeah, guys, we won a bet tonight. So technically we're even. We lost a unit on that parlay, but we won it right back with the Johnson fight. And we still got 2 bets left. 1 parlay. We need Bryczek and Pyfer, and then we need Danny Gay by decision. But right now, we're just going to enjoy Brad Tavares versus RoboCop. And the 3 bets I'm giving you as advice, if you want to throw something on it, Brad Tavares money line plus 190, RoboCop by finish plus 120, and the over 2.5, which I think I said was plus 110. Yeah, plus 110. I think those 3 are solid bets. Let me know if you guys got anything on it, and we see what we doing. Andrew saying button heads again, always, bro. But yo, see what happened when we both went together on that? It fucking hit. So maybe we gotta fucking just go with my flow, bro, and we'll hit. You're the good luck charm. Paul saying yet I've yet to see one Bud Light cracked open. Paul, I don't like to drink on these because I don't want to say some dumb shit, and I'll be. But I'm going out after. We're going out after this. We'll best believe the Bud Lights will be a cracking. Andrew saying Ihor win gets me parlay one anyway. Yeah, that's a good point. So why are you doubling down on Ihor? Are you that confident? Or are you just because if I'm you and I'm gonna win with Ihor anyway, I wouldn't even throw him in with this RoboCop, you know? That's just me. Unless you're that confident you wanna double down on it, I get that too. Yo, if you guys haven't already, like the fucking stream and subscribe if you haven't already. I put out videos every week, 60-second breakdowns, super fucking easy to watch. We've gone perfect. We went perfect 3 cards in a row, and then we lost every bet last week. So there's up weeks, there's down weeks, alright? I'm not gonna fucking lie to you here. Tonight, we're 1 and 1. Still technically on the year. What does that make us? We were 12 and 3 in the last 4. I know that's not the year. The year we were 8 and 3. So we're 9 and 4 in the year now, and in the last 5 cards now, we are 13 and 4, which is pretty fucking good, man. I don't know. Andrew saying good odds for Ihor. That's why you've thrown him in on everything. I get it. All right. It's solid. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to root for him, but I respect it. Paul said he needs RoboCop by KO under 2.5. So you doing a same game parlay, Paul? You going all 3 of those? What does that come out to? Because him by finish is plus. Well, let's see. I'll just do it right here. Same game parlay, Rodrigues under 2.5 KO. Plus 215 I got. So I'm assuming you got that or something close to it. That's solid, Paul. Yo, I would even do like that plus Tavares money line or something. Tavares is probably only gonna win by decision if he does win. There's a chance he could KO, but dude, Gregory Rodrigues is the oldest 31-year-old. He's fucking younger than me, and he looks like he's 50. It's absurd. But, he's 2 inches taller, and he's got a 1-inch reach advantage. Andrew saying you just think there's value on him. You're talking Ihor? Yeah. Alright, man. Who do I think there's value on right now? Tavares, honestly, probably. Paul's saying I'll meet you out. Paul, are you on Long Island right now? If you actually are, actually meet us. Dude, you are? Text Katie right now. We're going out right after this. Alright. It says Brad's 20 and 9, but this says he's 20 and 8. Are they adding a fucking loss here? They're already adding the loss. Just kidding. What do we got here? What do we got here? Jason Herzog on the 1s and 2s. That's not what it is, but round 1 about to start. I'll make a lower for, suggested bets, I guess. No one has thrown a punch yet. Oh, there goes the fucking. Oh, jab and a low kick from Tavares. Nice 1-2 by RoboCop. Oh, RoboCop fakes the single leg. Oh, Tavares looks like he just rocked him. RoboCop's backing up. I think he's recovered, but it looked like Tavares fucking rocked him there. Oh, he just threw a straight elbow too. That was pretty sick. I don't even know if that was on purpose. All right, let's see. Yeah, there you go. Those are my 3 bets that I'm suggesting, but I'm not taking. If anyone is looking for action on this fight, I know it's a little late. The fight already started. Those odds might have changed, but again, I know they contradict each other too. Like they can't all win, but I just think those are the plays that have value. RoboCop throwing some fucking hands right now against the cage. Tavares doing a good job of getting away. Oh, Rodrigues goes for single leg, switches to double. He's trying to get his hands locked. Brad's doing a good job of defending it. Cormier saying, "I don't wanna sound like I don't believe in double legs." Like, "Okay, Cormier." Paul saying, "Nope, but for you, I'll make the 5-hour trip." Damn, Paul, you're not on the island? Bummer, bro. Ooh, nice 1-2 from Tavares. Cormier just "You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy, man." Shout out old school. Ooh, nice right by RoboCop. Nice low kick from RoboCop. Oh, goes for the single leg. Oh, lets go of it. Lands a nice straight left and now a nice knee. Tavares looks okay, but he's against the cage. Oh, Tavares initiates the clinch, but, RoboCop hits him with the whizzer. Now he's kinda got him in, like, a front headlock. RoboCop, that is, has Tavares in, like, a front headlock. Nothing really going on here, just both of them holding position. RoboCop putting all of his weight on Tavares. Tavares defending, making sure, A, he doesn't get the guillotine, and B, he's trying to also stand up. He's doing a good job working for it, kinda threatening a single leg of his own to get back to his feet. RoboCop's still doing a good job of holding his head down, though. Tavares puts his hand on the ground, I guess, to avoid a head strike from the knee. Grounded opponent. And right when he lifted the hand, RoboCop hit him with a knee. Hand is back on the ground, though. RoboCop's doing his best to pull it off the ground. This is very a la, Arnold Allen, Movsar Evloev, you know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever that was. Same thing, RoboCop just weighing on him. Ooh, Brad went for, like, a little twist out of that, couldn't really get out of it. RoboCop looking for, like, a Darce, but there's not enough time. Lands a nice knee, couple knees, and that's gonna do it. Alright, definitely giving that round to, RoboCop, 10-9. So far, of those 3 bets, it kinda looks like the over 2.5 is the best one. There's still 2 rounds in this fight. Anything can happen. Still plenty of time. They're telling Brad, "You're moving nicely." 3-2 off the counter. Keep going 1-2 on the move, 3-2 on the counter. That's what they're telling Tavares. Nixick with that hair coming in well, man. And Nixick went to, like, Turkey to get those, hair transplants. That's a fact. And, they're looking good. Tavares is sharp, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I still think he's a live dog. He lost that round to me, but always seems a threat, but RoboCop has a head like a rock, yeah. But, yo, we've seen RoboCop has I think it's something like 6 UFC fights, and only 1 has gone the distance. Like, he kill or be killed. I think he got finished twice, but he's been finished or, he's done the finishing 4 times, I think. I gotta peep this. RoboCop shoots in, got the body lock. We're almost in the exact same position that the last round ended in. Tavares immediately drops the hands to the ground to be like a grounded opponent, and Tavares just weighing on his back. Body language, Tavares does not look good, and I also feel like the over 2.5, I think, is the best bet right now. I feel like Tavares is not gonna get finished, and RoboCop is winning this fight. Alright, Tavares gets out of it. They're in the center of the octagon now. Throws a head kick, but whiffs on it. Oh, I fucking forgot to start the round thing, damn. Where we're at? We're at 3. I always do that. Yeah, you guys gotta call that out if I fucking forget the round thing. My stoned ass being like, "Yeah, yo, fights." I still can't get over that Gregory Rodrigues is 31 years old, dude. His face is like 45, 50. His body is 31, but his face, he just looks so fucking old. No disrespect. I'm sure he never got ID'd as a kid. Just gotta sync up once and I'm there the whole way, so don't worry for timer. Yeah, I got you, Andrew. It's just anyone else who tunes in, you know? But yeah, I understand. We're synced up regardless. Oh, nice left from Tavares. There's a lot of time left in this round, so Tavares could win it, but I'm still kinda leaning RoboCop in this round, but I feel like the tide could be turning. RoboCop shoots for a single, lets go of it immediately, whiffs on a couple of 1-2s. They're both back at the center. Tavares went in for fucking 1-2, and he whiffed on the 2. What was his corner telling him? 1-2 when you're moving, 3-2 on the counter. So 3-2 is the what? Left uppercut? Or is 3 the hook? 3 is the hook, I guess, right? Left hook, right? Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, yeah. Cormier said Tavares is winning this round, which Maybe I haven't been paying too good attention, maybe that's why, but feels like Tavares throws a kick, and, Rodrigues timed that shit perfectly, double legged it. Now he's in half guard. This is, as far as scoring goes, this could turn into Rodriguez's round depending on what he does here. If he just lays there, maybe not, but I don't know, though. I feel like it was a close the Cormier was very confident that, Rodriguez was winning. I don't know. Or sorry, that, Tavares was winning. Tavares just controlling the arm, not letting him do anything. That's that for that round. What the over under was 2.5. Yeah, because I told you guys to. Shout out, yo, if anyone didn't like the fucking stream yet, like that shit, and I'll take a fucking bonk hit for you. Probably because 'cause I'll just take it anyway, but I can blame it on the like. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, just subscribe. It's fucking so simple, dude, and we're so close to more. We're so close to more, dude. I'm this close to hitting more. Is that joke as funny as I think it is? 11 for you? Oh, 11 likes? Oh, 1-1 for you. Oh, I get you, 1-1. Yeah, I kind of agree. 1-1 or 2-0. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2-0. But if I was betting on Brad Tavares, I would say it's 1-1 right now, out of hope. And round 3 is underway. UFC Mexico, yo, that Saturday, February 24th is actually gonna be a dope day. That's the Bellator PFL card in the afternoon, and then UFC Mexico at night. Gonna be a day full of fight. There you go. Don't stop now. Oh, shit. RoboCop landed in some nice shots here. Oh, shit. Oh, nice knee. Oh, RoboCop. He's going for broke here. He's either gonna gas himself out going for this, or he's gonna finish it. Oh, shit. Some nice rights. Herzog's looking in there. Oh, shit. Gregory Rodrigues with the fucking KO in round 3. Dude, Paul, if you're still on, shout the fuck out. Paul had fucking RoboCop KO under 2.5 at +210. That just hit. Also, if our parlay was still alive, we had RoboCop, so we could feel a little better about that. Same shit happened last week. We had a 3-leg parlay and 2 legs hit, but because the first one didn't, it felt like we just lost all night. But we really, did good until then. Andrew's saying, "Well done, Paul." I agree. Alright, so there's your answer. It looks like Rodriguez' finish was the best, suggested bet and what Paul had. Had him sweat, man. I don't blame you. That was yeah, dude. Holy shit. That was sick. Good call, Paul. I gotta get rid of this lower though. I don't want this anymore. Oh yeah. That was pretty fucking dope. And now we can get excited again. Should I take a bong hit? I mean, technically we didn't get a bet right or wrong there. Paul, I could take one for Paul. Andrew saying he was hoping for a club and sub. I forgot. Yeah, you had Rodriguez sub. Oh, that was with Ihor, right? I forgot. How many wins does Rodriguez have by sub? I know he's won by sub before, but he's definitely got more KOs, right? Yeah, 9 by KO, 3 by sub. But Tavares, I believe, has never been subbed. Yeah, he hasn't. I mean, that's a tricky stat though, because it's like, okay, has he never been subbed because no one's really threatened him with a decent attack, or has he never been subbed because he's that good at defending, you know? So, but yeah, I see where your head was at with that. I would have been pissed if I had the over 2.5. Imagine having the over 2.5 and now you're a minute and a half away. That sucks. But glad we stayed away. I did at least. Shout out Paul for not staying away and fucking nailing it. Ugh. Excuse me while I burp. Cormier and Weidman coming out of the ambulance. This was at MSG. What are they showing this for? Oh, they're hyping up the weigh-in show. If you guys have never watched the UFC weigh-in shows, they're mad funny. Bobby Green's gonna be on it? I feel like that's gonna be weird. But yeah, they're on YouTube. They're 2.5 hours long. They start, like they go live, like, 10 minutes before the weigh-ins start, and they're live for the 2-hour window of the weigh-ins, and then they're, like, live for 30 minutes after or whatever. But they do a bunch of fun skits and shit, like, it's entertainment. If you're, like I think they just said it's at 8:50 AM next week on Friday. If you're bored at work or whatever, throw that shit on, dude. It's funny as fuck, even if you just have it in the background. Once again, shout out RoboCop. So that the Kill Cliff parlay officially hit. Michael Johnson, Gregory Rodrigues. Hopefully someone took that. I didn't, but shout out to you if you did. And the Extreme Couture / Hawaii parlay officially dead. Paul saying no idea to do it with this next fight. Well, Paul, let's talk about it. So this next fight is Robert Bryczek versus Ihor Potieria. I fucking hate his name. Okay, so Ihor was kinda hyped up. They fed him to Shogun when Shogun was way over the hill and he just had, like, 1 fight left on his contract, and they were like I remember it specifically, I think it was the last fight in the prelims, and they put Shogun versus Ihor, and it was, like, so obvious Shogun was gonna get knocked out, and he did. And I think everyone kinda overhyped Ihor off that performance. They were like, "Dude, this guy's gonna be really good." And since then, I feel like he's just shit the bed. I gotta pull up his record right now. Yes, so literally, got a contract on Dana White's Contender Series, won by knockout. Okay, some guy who never made it to the UFC. How much can we really trust that? I'm not trusting that. Then, like I said, he knocked out Shogun, and I know that was like a setup fight. I just remember. Then he gets knocked out by Carlos Ulberg, which, like, Carlos Ulberg, city kickboxing, really good striker and shit, but, like, Carlos Ulberg is not a well-rounded MMA fighter. He's a good striker. And then he fucking loses to Rodolfo Bellato, like, that's not a good loss, bro, gets knocked out again, by the way. So in his 4 UFC fights, this is, Potieria, all 4 have ended by knockout, and he's been the person knocked out in 3 of them. Okay. Bryczek, on the other hand Brychek, I'm gonna see how they say it. I think it's Bryczek. From Octagon, which is, like I think it's a promotion. Either way, somewhere in Europe. This motherfucker's on a 5-fight win streak, all first round KOs. Not only that, he's won by submission before, which, okay, we'll take that. 11 KOs, 1 sub. I just I think this is the opposite of the Shogun Ihor fight. I think this is, "Ooh, let's give Bryczek a nice, easy opponent in his debut so he shows out and puts him on the map," and they're feeding Ihor to him. Ihor's gonna I think Bryczek that's what I think. I thought it so much that I parlayed it with the main event, and I wouldn't do that if I wasn't confident in it because I don't wanna have no action going into the main event. So I'm riding with Bryczek money line, and I parlayed it with Joe Pyfer money line. I already said I don't wanna jinx it, knock on wood, but I will take another bet if Pyfer does, or sorry, if Bryczek does lose so that I have something on the main event, but Bryczek's gonna take this, guys. Poland if anyone took the Poland parlay too with Prachnio and Bryczek, that was like +400, and Prachnio won, and he was the underdog. Bryczek's the favorite, so if you had that, you're sitting pretty right now being like, "Alright, got the favorite, already hit 1 leg, let's go." So yeah, Paul, that's my advice. My advice is roll with me, man. Bryczek, let's go. Andrew, what do you got on this? Oh, you already told me you're riding high on Potieria, which sucks. Sucks for us, but anyone else? I see there's 9 motherfuckers watching. Who do you guys got on this fight? We're talking Bryczek Potieria, because that's the next fight up. This fight. Because we are rolling with Bryczek money line. Throw that up. Throw that up. I'm gonna take a bong hit. Just cause, really, because there wasn't a bet involved. Oh, King J, shout out. I forgot you were here. Ige is the only one that worries me. I love the bet. I just hope there's not some random ass chaos sub. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. But it would be Ige doing that, I think. Because he's never been finished, dude. And he's been in there with like fucking killers. And he's looked I don't know, he looks good. Pyfer sub. I do like Pyfer finish just in case he gets the sub. But it's Jack Hermansson, man. Jack Hermansson's pretty good on the ground. I don't know. What's Pyfer finish? If him by KO is plus money, him by finish. Damn, yo, him by finish is minus 175, but he's plus 110 for KO. I'd almost just take 2 bets there. 1 KO, 1 sub, rather than doing the finish at minus money. Andrew also saying, I wouldn't say riding high, lol, but I do think it's closer to a coin toss. I feel you. I've just been like you doubled down on him. You had him in a couple parlays, so I know you were. Paul saying, here's my thoughts. Ihor knows he needs a win. He's gonna take it to the ground and get a sub plus 1,200. Is it really plus 1,200 just for the sub? I mean, I kinda like when you guys do different bets, but I also want you guys to ride like, if we all win, it's nice, but it's fun when you guys have different bets so we can all root for different things. Ihor by sub is plus 1,200? Andrew, I thought you said you parlayed it with RoboCop and it was plus oh, bro, a plus 11,000. I didn't realize that. I read that as plus 1,100 the first time, so I was like, "Wait, how the fuck is this plus 1,200?" Okay. Pyfer by KO looks like a solid bet. I agree, King J. That's honestly not giving it away yet because we're gonna see how this fight goes, but if this fight doesn't go our way, that's probably gonna be the play on the main, Pyfer KO. Dude has power, I agree. If we wanna quote the, viral thing, he beat Francis Ngannou's record on the punch machine, which, take it for what it's worth, a lot of people think it's bullshit, it's a played out stat, but if it's true, it's pretty fucking wild. To be fair, parlay 2 is a lottery ticket, yeah. But yo, isn't your parlay 2 dead because RoboCop? Didn't you need him by sub, or am I tripping? Yeah, you needed him by sub, so alright, I'll take a little bog hit since only because, there was no bet involved. I've just gone Potieria sub. Where are you getting it at plus 1,600? I know you're not in the States, so you got different books, but that's 400 better than Paul's book. But Paul's definitely using DraftKings because I see it on here for DraftKings at plus 1,200. ATM? What is that? Automated teller machine? I'm guessing that's just your book. I've never heard of it though, but I'm not surprised. Oh, I said I was gonna take a little one? I always do this. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take a little one," but then I, like, don't even think of what I'm doing, and I just pack it like I normally would, and it's a big one, and then I'm like, "Oh, fuck." Best case scenario here is our boy Bryczek is fucking yo, he's a black belt too. I mean, that doesn't mean much nowadays. Who's it under? Is it a lot of people have black belts. They're all different. Alright, cheers, yo. If anyone's fucking blazing. Do anyone even who watches this even smoke weed? Like, I'm convinced that none of you guys even smoke weed, and I just try and make it about weed every time, and no one cares. I like that, though, if that's true. One day, someone's gonna watch Blaze this, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah." No, some of you Blaze, I think. King J, why do I feel like you might Blaze, do you? over 1.5 in this is plus 180, which I feel like is not gonna hit, but that's fucking crazy. Like, they're so confident this goes under. Oh, ATM is at the moment. Okay, I shoulda got that, that was stupid. Bet365, okay, I've heard of that. Also available in the US depending on state. Yeah, I know Bet365. Okay, Ihor 3-inch reach advantage. Also to mention, Ihor fights at light heavyweight. He's dropping a middleweight for this fight. Yes, he missed weight by 2.5? No, 1.5 pounds. Excuse me. But dude, is he gonna have a huge fucking size advantage here? He might. It's a little worrisome. We'll see how it goes. I feel like I gotta move this clock over. There we go. That looks better. Ihor. Who? Oh, and he took the fight on 8 days' notice. Did I say that? Who the fuck decides to drop a weight class on 8 days' notice? King Jason, I used to smoke. I just drink now. All right, respect. I just do it all now. I've seen this line fluctuate a lot, by the way. When I got Bryczek, I don't even remember what I got him at. 160 something, 190 something. I've seen it at both in the last 2 days. I've seen it as low as 160, minus 160, and as high as minus 190. They just showed minus 175 on the screen, so been sick as fuck lately. I like getting drunk for fights, but can't right now. I feel I like getting drunk as fuck for fights too, but I also like doing this, and I don't wanna get drunk for this. Andrew's saying he doesn't do anything. You're straight edge, Andrew? Alright, let's go Bryczek. Bryczek? That's how they're saying it. Ihor lands a nice low kick. Ihor doesn't even, like, look familiar. Maybe it's the cornrows? Maybe it's the tattoos? Something he looks, like, so different. Oh, looked like Bryczek just landed a nice right, but Ihor didn't really look phased. If I had the under 1.5 right now, I'd kinda be like, "Dude, what the fuck?" 'Cause they're not really, like you kinda would think they'd come out like guns blazing right here, they're not really. We got an eye poke. Bryczek eye poked Ihor. Andrew was saying, "I don't do anything, clear head and all that baloney." That tattoo is new, right? That fucking Jesus Christ he's got across? Oh, I should stop the clock. I don't know where they're at, though. I'm just seeing the timer for the eye poke. We'll go somewhere around here. Cold compression towel, water, please. That's what Mikey Beltran's saying. That's what he sounds like. Cold towel, water, please. If we get another fucking no contest, man. We already had one tonight. We had one last week on the main card. Alright. I think Ihor's alright. They're calling for a translator, but he's kinda like, "I'm good." Kermit Beltran? Yeah, he does. For such a tough looking guy, he has a pretty funny voice, Mikey Beltran. Also, Sick fucking facial hair. Longest mustache in the game. Do you even call it a mustache? It's like a mustache into the fucking long beard, but, like, kinda call that the mustache. I still don't know where they're at in the round, so once they start the clock, I'll sync ours up, but I think it's roughly around where I'm at. Yeah, they're at 3:30, so as soon as we get to 3:25, we'll hit play, and we're synced up. Oh, man, dude, my stream just fucking went down, which is weird. So that's pretty sick. Hopefully, nothing that bad. I hope the fight doesn't end. I don't know why I did that. My app just, like, crashed. Loading it back, loading it back. Hopefully the fight's still on. And we are back. Alright, we're good. And we're perfectly synced up still. Alright. So what happened in the last 30 seconds? Anything good? Oh, Bryczek throwing hammer at the center of the octagon. Oh, nice right by Bryczek. Oh, punched him right in the dick, dude, like, so hard. He went for a body shot and just, like, punched him right in the dick. That was bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. So Ihor blocked the punch as it's coming in, and he hits it down into his own dick. That hurt. Andrew saying, "I remember the last card we had to avoid when we went up against each other." Yeah, with the Kizriev fight. That was bullshit. I hate when fights end early. Nothing? Oh, I missed nothing in the fight? Alright. Bryczek effing off on him right now, or teeing off on him right now. Sorry, I have terrible eyes. Paul, how come in our nut shots by punch? Yeah, dude. That was brutal. Eye poke and nut shot both to Ihor. God damn it, eye poke well, yeah, yeah. King J literally just said that. I had your thing up and didn't even look at it and was saying that. Probably more common for flyweights. What is that? What's more common for flyweights? No contest? Oh, man, just again, I'm not complaining, and I love these fights, but, like, just dragging this card out even longer with all this fucking stoppage and shit. I guess we're really not that far behind. I thought this card would end by 10. We're still pretty we're on pace for that. The old dick punch. Again, if I had the over 1.5 in this, what are the live odds on that now? Oh, they only give you money line live? I guess that makes sense. Do they? Yeah, I'm only seeing that. Live odds though, Bryczek minus 620 favorite. I like that. They're like, "Oh, Ihor took an eye poke and a dick punch? Let's vary those odds out a little more." So he took almost 2 minutes with the eye poke. I'm not judging him, by the way, for these times. I'm just pointing it out. And now we're at 2 minutes, 20 seconds on the dick punch, which take all 5 minutes, man. But just saying, he's pretty much added a whole round with, fouls. And the line just went down to minus 520. What's that about? Oh, maybe because the fight started? I shouldn't look at the odds like that. If you guys haven't already, like the fucking stream and subscribe. Oh, here's the warning. Fuck, hard warning. No more fouls. Next one, and he's taking a point. I don't blame him for that, but that's not good for us if this goes to, like, decision. And we're back. Bryczek better fucking finish this now. 2 fouls is a hard warning, Andrew. Yeah, exactly. Really, you shouldn't even get a warning. It's hard it's fucking so hard to call, and it would be such a judgment call every time to be like, "Oh, that was on purpose or not," but it should really be the first, as long as it's because there's very obvious accidental ones, but, like, an eye poke should almost always be a foul, or a point, I should say. Yeah, dude, again, still what? 2.5 plus 1.5 we got 4 minutes left before the 1.5 would hit, but if I had the under 1.5 here, I'd be sweating. Oh, I forgot to put up the round marker on the bottom for everyone, but that's okay. There it is. Oh, Potieria grabs his back. Bryczek fighting the hands. They're against the cage. I'm curious what both their guys' cardio is because we've never really seen either of them past the first round. 2 fouls, a hard warning. It should be 0. Yeah. Draw odds would drop to plus 900 or something instead of plus 7,000. Wait, you're saying when it's live? Oh, you're saying after the fouls. I mean, that makes sense. Or after a point. I've bet the draw on, boxing. I've never bet it on UFC, but I feel like it's worth throwing a flyer on some of those boxing main events where you know there's gonna be some, like, sketchy judging and they're gonna, like, make sure there's a rematch. It's never hit, but it'd be a lot cooler if it did. Oh, Ihor with some nice shots at the end there, but Bryczek was fine. It's the end of round 1. I mean, yo, did the judges take into consi like, I feel like I don't know who won the round because of the fouls, killed the momentum every time, and it was like but I guess Bryczek. What do you guys think? Who do you think won that round? That was a close round. Yeah, Andrew's saying goes either way. Yeah, I agree. We'll see. But yo, 2.5 minutes. I'd be worried. Let's go, Bryczek. Let's get this money. Ihor ended well. I agree. Ihor has, like, not looked that bad, but I'm not buying into that yet because I'm trying to, hope that my boy Bryczek gets it done. Best bets they're promoting right now, so they might as well be promoting our channel, so shout out to them for promoting the card minute, the best bet channel out there, thanks. Shout out UFC. You think he may have found his groove? You think Stella got her groove back? I don't know. I do think he belongs at, middleweight rather than light heavyweight, but also it's Bryczek's debut, but I'm not loving, he's looking red. He's looking red, and he's got the red shorts. He's matching the shorts. Ooh, significant strikes. It's 32 to 10 in favor of, Ihor. Ooh, Ihor went for a spinning back fist, but whiffed on it. But that was probably the most exciting thing that's happened so far this round. Not loving Bryczek's, body language. Ihor came in with a nice combo there. Bryczek hit him back with a body shot. Dom's saying that Ihor benefited from the break. I don't know, man. He got punched in the dick, but he's right, though. He does look better since then. Ihor's doing this every time. Like, "What are you doing?" When Bryczek throws something, like, "Trying to fucking hit you. What do you think?" They're both just kinda throwing, like, one back and forth. Throw a right, get a left. Bryczek looks like he can't get the range too. He's like I don't think the reach difference is that much. He looks like he's, like, so far away. Potieria is, like, vibing. Oh, yo, the over 1.5 hit? That's wild. Potieria just went in for a single leg. Bryczek defended it. I feel like if I'm Bryczek, though, maybe I wanna go to the ground. Spinning back kick from Potieria to the body, I don't know if it landed, but I think Ihor's winning this round, unfortunately. What the fuck was that, dude? I wish I could have just explained it. He, like I don't know if he went for a spinning back kick and fell or if he went for, like, a break dance. He literally just, like, did that breakdance spin move, but, like, it didn't look good. It looked like he fucked up. Alright, Bryczek. Bryczek's backing him against the cage right now, but you gotta take advantage of that. Like, you gotta close the distance like that, and that's your chance to fucking because he doesn't have the range right now. If you back him against the cage, you can get the range. More body strikes for Bryczek, but Potieria way more head and leg kicks. Potieria keeps doing the same combo where he fakes a single leg and then comes up with an uppercut, and it's landed, like, 3 times in a row. I feel like Bryczek is just eating everything with his face, but not they're not, like, dangerous shots, but he's still not, like, defending well at all. Nice right. Fuck, alright. Bryczek definitely needs a finish, which sucks. Round 2, Ihor. Yeah, I think round 1 was Ihor too, right? Or do we think that was Bryczek? Oh, we said it went either way. Going as you expected. Were you expecting a sub? What, round 3, I guess, huh? They're giving me Ihor's audio right now, but I wanna hear Bryczek's. They're saying, "Be focused, be careful, you can take this fight." Maybe they think he lost round 1. Maybe they think it's 1-1 right now, and this is our moment. I hope it's 1-1 right now, bro. I hope we get some fucking fluky judging. You're a sucker for sub bets. Ihor has a slight edge. The sub may be there. Yeah. Ihor does look better right now, maybe in general, but oh, I forgot the round again. Alright, we're good. He needs to get in striking range, man. I agree, King J. He's not fucking oh, he just landed a nice one too there, though. And Ihor just whiffed on some shit. Alright, alright. Bryczek's circling a lot now. I feel like he wasn't doing this earlier. Maybe that's something his corner told him. I didn't get his corner's audio. Oh, right as I say that, Ihor lands a fucking left. Oh, and a nice left from Bryczek. Come on. Oh, lands a nice jab. Oh, oh, Potieria just dropped him. Oh shit, he's fucked. Oh my god, are you guys gonna get your sub here, dude? You guys might get your sub here. He doesn't have one yet, but he's like got him on the ground, hurt. Oh, and just like that, Bryczek's up, but he might get fucking brutally knocked out here. Bryczek is like he's either gonna get brutally dropped here or land like this is some Greg Hardy fucking Tai Tuivasa shit. It's like he's either about to be brutally knocked out or end up with a dope counter and knock Ihor the fuck out. But this is Potieria's round right now based on that damage, man. But this has been the best round of the fight. Potieria's got him against the cage right now, just kind of holding him there. Did the old McGregor shoulder strike. Oh, Bryczek just throwing everything he's got. He's hit the over 2.5, dude. That was probably like plus 300. They're against the cage right now. Ihor's holding him there. Oh, nice elbow from Ihor on the break. Still just holding him there. And Donnie in the house asking who's winning. Bryczek? I can't watch. It's pretty close, but I think Ihor is winning. It's close though, and they've both kind of been rocked a few times, so I'm still holding out hope, but I am leaning Ihor right now. Bryczek reversed though against the cage, so if he can fucking land a nice elbow or something in the clinch here. As I said that, he threw an elbow, but back at the center of the octagon. Ihor's gas tank looks good, man. Like, I feel like he was never like this. Maybe that weight cut is, maybe his, like, gas tank's way better at 85. Bryczek just looks too gassed to get the finishing shot. Ihor pushes him against the cage again. Ihor working for the back, Bryczek fighting the hands. He got the hands free. There's only 10 seconds. Oh, he's dodging Ihor's shots, but he can't get off his own. And that's the round. I don't think we did it, boys, but we're gonna see. It was close. If everyone gave round 1 to Bryczek, yeah, I don't know how you can see how Bryczek won, but I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for the best. Because if they did, how sick would that be? I gotta get ready for this. I don't even know what happened, so I can't even. Gotta wait and see. Round 3, Ihor. Yeah, round 3 was definitely Ihor. He did more damage in round 3 than any other thing, so, like, any other round, so I think 3 is obviously his. It's 2 that I'm hoping 1 judge or 2 judges was like, "Oh, Bryczek," but I don't know. Kenward, what up, bruh? Waiting right now for the decision. I think it's at worst 29-28 Ihor, probably 30-27 Ihor, though. Kenward saying, "What's up? Your picks are clean. Thanks, bro." But tonight, we're 1 for 1 tonight. We're gonna see how this fight goes. Here's where we're at tonight. We lost our first parlay on the first fight, even though we hit Rodrigues money line, but parlay was dead. Hit the over 1.5 on Johnson Flowers, and now we wait. Unanimous. Ihor. Sub was there too, almost. So happy with analysis. Yeah, dude, that you guys were close. All right, I gotta update this sheet. So let me throw up this fight still. All right, so I'm gonna do what I didn't want to do, but I'll show y'all in a second. Ihor's talking that ish right now. He's saying he'll be middleweight champion. Okay, Ihor. I don't know about that, bro. Oh, guys, we are 1-2 tonight. 1-2. We had 2 parlays, 2 singles, and both parlays did not hit. I'm throwing in a bonus that does not count towards whatever. I'm just doing it for myself. If you guys want to tail, go ahead. If you don't, that's fine too. I don't really care. Let me put up this shit. With that, we're going a little. I mean, that went the distance, though. I was gonna say, with that, we're going a little quicker than I thought. If the main event is a finish, we're gonna go a little quicker than I thought. But I don't know if the main event. No, I think it should be. I do think it should be. Let me get the new bets in here so you guys can see how we doing on the night. And we'll take one of those dreaded losing bong hits. They're so depressing. All right, y'all. First of all, if you're just joining, like and subscribe. Even though I see there's a lot of red there, but and we're not celebrating Christmas. So there's some red and green, but just fucking like the video and hit subscribe. We started the night with Rodolfo Vieira versus Armen Petrosyan. We needed over 1.5 rounds. Armen Petrosyan tapped like 10 seconds left in that fight. It's a heartbreaker. Whatever. That kind of killed Brad Tavares, Gregory Rodrigues fight, even though Gregory Rodrigues won, which we needed, but didn't matter in the end. Okay. Michael Johnson versus Darius Flowers. Michael Johnson hooked it the fuck up. Wrestle fuck Michael Flowers. Darius Flowers, 3 rounds. That fight went distance, let alone the over 1.5. Cash that. We just reached our money line, and we had that parlay with Joe Pyfer money line. That obviously is dead now, so I added it to the bet. It's on there already. Joe Pyfer by KO plus 110. I think that's a solid bet. I'm rooting for Joe Pyfer. And, yeah, again, not counting that towards anything, just I'm gonna bet it right now. You guys can tail it if you want, but win or lose, not counting it towards the record. It's just so we have something on the main event. And lesson learned, I'm no longer parlaying anything with the main event because I hate this. I hate when you got nothing on the main event. I have to go over it. An Ige win puts me into the green tonight? Well, let's fucking go, Andrew. We need the same thing. So, I've been playing very aggressive with parlays, and as you know, I did Sublime 2 weeks ago. Yeah, dude. I'm on, like, 6-ish big parlays. Hold on. I'm on, like, 6-ish bigger odds plays a week, so very volatile. True. Andrew, you gotta start sending me your picks, bro. Trying to see what else you're on. Sometimes obviously I make my own picks, but sometimes someone will be like, "Oh, yo, I really like this," and I'll be like, "Alright, you know what? I like that too." Especially when it's, like, something plausible. Like, if someone came to me tonight and was like, "Yo, I got Brad Tavares and whoever," I'd like I said, I thought Brad Tavares was a live dog. I know he didn't win, but I could have been sold on something like that. Even fucking touchy-feely, you could have sold me on touchy-feely. There's a chance he wins by decision, but, I think Egan's got the better everything. IQ, fight IQ, better coaching, 2 strong teams, Team Will and Extreme Couture, but, I feel like Extreme Couture is a little better coaching. Sure, if you wanna wrestle and, jump the guillotine, Team Alpha Male is where it's at, but, when it comes to just being a well-rounded fighter, good striker, I feel like Extreme Couture is where it's at. Andre Fili, one of 6 active Washington-born UFC fighters. Thought he was from Cali. He's from Washington. It's good to know. Gotta check this quick. I gotta take the fucking losing bond here for Robert Bryczek. This is also what you get for trusting a UFC debutant. Like, why would I do that? Why did we do that, guys? Why did I let me talk anyone into that? Did I talk anyone into that? I don't even know. I just wanna get another bet right. Give me Ige by decision, and I'll be happy. Really, just because we'll be 2 for 2 record-wise. They're not enabled? What's not enabled? I'm taking my losing bong hit right now, so don't mind me. Touchy-Feely was in a movie. Oh, Twitter DMs are not enabled? I gotta fucking look up how to do that. Well, I'm sure it's easy, but, I didn't know I had to do that. Let me see. Settings. Anyone know, top of your head, how to enable Twitter DMs? I'm looking right now. Your account how do you even here's messages. Settings. Oh, here we go. Everyone. Alright. Alright, you should be able to DM now, Andrew. Dan Ige, Dan Ige, Ige Fili. Ige Fili is like the shortest 2 fighter names. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Ige by decision. That's what we need. Was kinda killing it earlier. I did good on the prelims. I don't wanna get my prelim picks out either though, because I feel like, half the time it's just a guessing game with prelims, you know? But when they hit, they fucking hit. Alright, Extreme Couture is already 0-2 tonight. We're gonna see if Danny can turn it around. He's got a 4-inch height disadvantage and a 3 or sorry, yeah, 4-inch height disadvantage and a 3-inch reach disadvantage. Pull that up for y'all. Let me get the clock. And we need Ige by decision. Touchy-feely, 23-10, 1 no contest. He's 5'11", 146 pounds, fighting out of Sacramento, California. He closed at a +155 underdog. He's 3-3 in the UFC as an underdog. He's probably gonna be 3-4, or let's hope, by decision. And Danny Gay, 17-7, 5'7", 146 pounds, fighting out of Vegas from Hawaii. -185 favorite, 7-1 as a favorite, okay? That's important. Fili is 500 as an underdog. Danny is 7 of 8 as a favorite. 50 I love how he calls himself 50K, but he, like, rarely has a bonus, but that's, like, the idea behind the nickname, like, he's exciting. $50,000 every time, but, like, it's not that. It ain't that, Danny. I like him, but it ain't that. The height advantage is apparent, but I feel like that's usually the case in Andre Fili fights. He's a lanky ass dude, covered in tattoos. Yeah, Fili just fought not that long ago. Ooh, nice left from Egan. I hate when I need the fight to go to the distance. It's way worse than the over. Because you finally start to exhale when there's, like, 2 minutes left in the fight, like, "Alright, we got this." But you need it to keep going, and it's like, "Fuck." This by decision and Pyfer by KO, and we close it out on top. I gotta check that. What are the, look at this. Yeah, if we can hit this, we'll technically finish up in the night because this is plus 130 and would be plus 230, and then minus 2 would finish up point 0.3 units. Better than nothing. That's also assuming Ige can win by decision here. So let's hope for the best. Yo, Andrew, what's good with the Knicks game? If you can check that for me. Did you say you were on that too? I know you said you had overs or something. Trying to go all the way back up. Hawks and Pacers spread. So you got Pacers spread. What was the spread? How many points are they getting against the Knicks? The Knicks are like, I mean, I know they just made those trades, so it's weird. Oh, fuck, dude. Danny Gay just finished touching him. Damn. Holy shit. That was vicious. Ige by KO, Jesus. Oh, man. Check what's our you're good, Andrew. I was gonna say, what's the score of the Knicks game? I know you had a bet on the Pacers. Oh, it was Pacers minus 3.5? Damn, Pacers were the favorite? Is, Bogdanovich and Burks playing for the Knicks? Because if not, the Knicks have, like, 7 players in their rotation, but if, dude, Fili, damn. Fili, I thought you had a chin, bro, and there is 50K, yeah, I ate my words with that shit, like, he's definitely getting a bonus for that. Pacers up 6 going into the 4th, alright, still time. Andre Fili just said to Danny, "Hey, I'm sorry, brother, I didn't wanna fight you, I just, I had to take the opportunity." That's interesting. Like, do you think he's just saying that because like, everyone says that? Like, "Oh, dude, I didn't wanna fight you, like, it's just business." Or do you think he said that like, "Dude, I knew this was a bad idea, I knew I was probably gonna lose, I just needed the money." Big difference, but, be one of those I guarantee touchy-feely's on fucking Ariel on Monday or Wednesday, and he asks him that. "We heard you say you needed to take the fight, what was that about?" I gotta update this bullshit again. Chiefs back in the Super Bowl. Only Hartenstein and Anunoby out of note. Wait, Hartenstein's out? Okay, maybe I'm not in the green. I need the over 1.5 for a separate play at 50 significant strikes. Alright, I'll root for the over 1.5 for you. We need the KO. Also, I was riding high on, what's his face? Joe Pyfer. Oh, oh, he's thanking his Lord and Savior. Damn, Ige's wife is in labor right now. It's kind of fucked. Mike Heck just had a pretty funny tweet. It was like, "Wow, Danny Ige just knocked Andre Fili out, and you could have heard a pin drop." Bro, they've had a lot of weird technical issues tonight. They had that wide shot in the middle of the fight earlier. They just had a weird, like, crossfade that they didn't fully do going into the replay, and there was one oh, they had the tail of the tape up covering Joe Martinez before. They got rookie crew working this tonight, I'm telling you. Over 1.5 was for Ige. Ah, shit. Danny Ige saying he's gonna go home and get his wife pregnant again. She's literally in labor right now, dude. Put your dick away. Jesus Christ. The baby comes out, he's like, "Alright," he's like, "Irish twins, baby, let's go." Alright, guys. If you're just joining us, or even if you're not, a lot of red there. A lot of red, but it's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it's as bad as it looks. We're gonna finish the night down 3 units. This last bet is just for me. You can take it if you want, but it's not counting towards the record, even if it hits. So, It is what it is. We had Pyfer parlayed with Bryczek. Bryczek fucking blew that, so that bet died. But I took Pyfer by KO in the meantime because I need to bet on the main event. I gotta have something here. Ige, I thought I was confident he was gonna win, but I thought it would be by decision. I knew he wasn't gonna get finished. I didn't think fucking Touchy Fili was going down the first time he got touchy felt on, you know? Gregory Rodrigues, we knew he was gonna win. We just didn't know Armen Petrosyan was gonna tap out with 10 fucking seconds left in the round. And Michael Johnson, OG. That's my OG tonight. Shout out Michael Johnson, yo. I have a soft spot for him now. I'm gonna bet on him every time. That's such a lie, but I'll consider it every time. He's gonna be a huge dog if he fights anyone good. But yeah, they're showing a promo right now for 298. Who do you guys all have for 298? Volk or Topuria? Because as a huge Volk fan, that fight makes me nervous as fuck. But it's either gonna be just like the Yair fight where we're like, "Oh shit, dude, Volk, this might be the one, man. Yair looks like a killer," and Volk just makes him look dumb, or it is gonna be like Topuria finishes him and we're all like, "Oh fuck, Volk is too old." Did anyone see that ad, Volk Too Old or whatever? That shit is so fucking funny. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's for, some Australian betting company, Sportsbet, I think it's called, and it's like this whole 2-minute skit of Volk being old. It's so good, dude. Volcon in the house. What up, bro? Let's go. We get the Pyfer KO? Yeah, bro, I hope we get it. Andrew, everyone is on Ilya, but I'm back in Volk. I'm with you, bro. I'm gonna put an asterisk on it. I'm telling you guys right now, 'cause that's next week. When I put out the bets for that, I'm taking Volk, but I'm gonna put asterisks. Like, this is a homer pick, like, so take it at your own risk. Let's go, Andrew. Back me up, back me up. Ilya has fought anyone great. Volk is literally the great hasn't fought anyone great? I'm thinking you're saying? But, yo, he's looked really good, though. I gotta pull up Ilya's shit now. El Matador. Okay, he decisioned Josh Emmett, not the worst. Sub Bryce Mitchell, which at the time was, like, pretty big win. KO'd Jai Herbert. Jai Herbert's not a slouch, but he does get KO'd a lot. KO'd Ryan Hall. That was, like everyone was high on Ryan Hall going into that. KO'd Damon Jackson, who Danny Gay also KO'd, but I gotta say before in between those 2 fights, Damon Jackson was on a run. He decisioned Yusuf Zalal. That's probably his least impressive performance, but that was also his UFC debut. Maybe he just wanted to get a couple rounds in, you know? You never know. Andrew saying sup to Volcon. Main card minute, the GOAT usually gives out much better than today. Yeah, respect, Volk. I'm gonna call you Volk, yo. I like that better. Is that unless that's disrespectful, then I'll call you Volcom. But like, I was just saying I love Volkanovski, so it's just easier to call you Volk. But yeah, man, not a great week. Last week wasn't great either. We're in a what? If you think about it, we had like what 4 perfect weeks in a row. I mean, we're bound to just hit a little bump in the road. Also, these cards are hard to bet on. If you've noticed all the pay-per-views that have happened since I've had this channel, which by the way hasn't been that long. We're almost at 400 subs. Help me get to 400 subs. If you 9 motherfuckers have not subbed yet, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I'm like your parent. I'm just disappointed. But yeah, I hope you sub. Uh, but dude, we're almost at 400. Like we're fucking climbing, bro. But anyways, pay-per-views, I've been killing it on because I feel like you know, those fighters so much better than these fighters. I mean, who the fuck is Robert Bryczek anyway? Bryczek. I don't know. Besides that, Darius Flowers. Who the fuck is Darius Flowers? Everyone else is like cool. You know, Volkan saying, I'm saying hi to Pickham and the City Life Project coming back in a bit. I'm subbed already. Yeah, Volkan, you're the man. Tell them both I said what up. Those guys are both cool as fuck. Nick and Isha. Like and sub guys. Listen to the guy. Listen to Volkan. This man knows. Andrew saying Pacers blowing out. Yeah, fuck, that's not what I wanted to hear. Ooh, they're showing a cool shot of the sphere. We getting ready for the main event. You guys know how it is. Almost go time. We need Pyfer by KO. That's about it. We're chilling. Have you guys all heard Joe Pyfer's story? It's fucking crazy. If you haven't heard it, watch the video. There's plenty of videos on it. I don't have one or anything. I'm not plugging my own shit. I'm just saying, go watch a video on Joe Pyfer's life. Or he was on Rogan if you want to listen to fucking 3 hours of it. But either way, he's had a crazy life. It's gonna be like a movie one day. It's cool. And I love Jack Hermansson, but Joey Pipe taking this. They're showing him right now. He lost on Contender Series to Dustin Stolfus to an arm injury, which like looks like a really bad loss. But when you factor in that it was an injury, it's like okay, wasn't anything terrible. Andrew saying half unit on sub, half on KO. I like that, dude. I was saying earlier, finish was minus 175 or some shit. I don't like that at all. But KO plus 110 and sub was like plus 350. Like I agree with that. Better to just hedge on them both than take the minus money on the finish. Then another whole unit on finish with most strikes plus 220. What do you mean with most strikes? A Pyfer with most strikes? Pyfer by finish and more strikes kind of thing? I can't ever get those lines, dude. When it comes to same game parlays, I can only do round, fighter, and the way they finish it. But when I'm in New Jersey, sometimes they have fucking you can do like who has more takedowns, who has probably what you're talking about, more strikes and shit. That's so much cooler. I wish I could do that shit. Piper's Philly strong. Jeremiah Wells didn't win, so the Philly parlay would have been dead. The Polish parlay was dead. How's the Brazil parlay? Did that die? I gotta think back. Oh yeah, Bruno Brazil lost, so it died right away. There was a Texas parlay that died. There was an Extreme Couture parlay. That's Ige is the only one who won on that. Polish parlay, Prachniau hit, but Bryczek lost. Killcliff parlay hit Michael Johnson and Gregory Rodrigues. There was a Cali parlay of Max Griffin, a Mill, and Touchy Feely. Damn, I didn't realize that. I mean, Touchy Feely just lost, but if Touchy Feely had won, that would have been that would have hit. Interesting. Bet 365 is pretty good, but only with fights towards the very end of the card. Oh, I know what you're saying. Like the prelims don't have as many props and shit. I hate that shit. Oh, there was a team elevation parlay, but that lost right away with Zach Pauga getting knocked out. That was him and Devin Clark. I think that was all the parlays. I said the Pennsylvania parlay, right? Yeah, Wells and Pyfer. It did though. Joe Pyfer. That was my Michael Bisping impression. Oh, I wonder if anyone in like what's everyone in Vegas up to right now? Because there's a Super Bowl in town. Like, you think anyone even gives a fuck about these fights? Probably not. It's not like they can go to them at the Apex. I mean, they can, but like 30 people can. Snap your fingers. Do you say? I feel like that's what song this is. It might not be though. Also, is this their walkout song? Joe Pyfer would come out to Lil Jon. He's from New Jersey. I didn't know that. Joey Pipey. Oh, cameraman down. Oh, Could call that a production blooper. Fix this clock quick. Volk on back. You the man, Volk. How's everyone else's stream doing? Pick 'em and Isha. I was watching the Isha earlier today, the Octagon stream. That shit was good. There was some dude in there gifting everyone memberships. Not me though, never me. But yes, Volkan. I have a bet on Pyfer, but I'm also not. It wasn't an original bet. I initially had Bryczek and Pyfer parlayed, and because Bryczek lost, that bet died. So I just took now Pyfer by KO at plus 110. But I'm not going to count it towards my record or anything because it wasn't in the breakdown, the 60-second breakdown. So that's the way I'm going to do it from now on. If I take anything live during the bet along, I'm not counting it, win or lose. But hopefully, I don't have to take anything if all the bets are hitting. But and I refused to take something on Tavares Rodrigues after that died in that first parlay. But I got to take something on the main event. So yes, Joe Pyfer KO plus 110. It's 350 for him by sub. Doing good, thanks. Hope you all doing good too. Hell yeah, dude. Get this up, get the clock back. Joey Pyfer. Sean Brady in his corner. Sean Brady, dude, is the most fucking brolic person I've ever seen in such a not that he's short, but he's like for such a stout person, he is so shredded up top. It's crazy. It's almost like all of his body weight is in his upper body, and then and again, not that he has like skinny legs or anything, but like his stomach is skinny. It's weird. It's crazy. He's probably like one of the most physically strong welterweights. Volkan's got play for in 2 parlays. Let's go. Hell yeah. Andrew, why don't you take minus odds? Just curious. I don't know, man, because my whole thing is the best plus money bets in 60 seconds or less. What am I gonna do? Change the slogan? The best bets in 60 seconds or less? Yeah, I guess that rolls too, but I don't know. It's a personal thing too. Like I personally really don't take minus money bets. It's not like a gimmick. I personally refuse to. I don't know. I like if I'm throwing down X amount, I want to double it, no matter what, at a minimum. Double that shit. Here comes Jackie boy, the Joker. My pick would be Pyfer by KO2. I got a money line. Yeah, I had a money line, and I was feeling good about that because I'm worried maybe he gets the sub. There's plenty of ways to finish this. I was even thinking maybe he wins by decision. I know that's not the popular pick because I think most people, and I agree, the longer this fight goes, the more it favors Jack. But if Pyfer wins the first 3 rounds, then it's like, as long as he can hold on, you know? Pyfer, that guy working real hard. He is, dude. You can tell. He puts in the work. Not that Jack doesn't, but there's something about Pyfer. You can tell he's like, Volk money line is minus 110. How would you play that? Andrew, that's funny that you asked that because I was just talking to Gaff, who was on with me last week, about that today. I already decided I'll pull it up right now so I can see exactly what it is. I'm going to do Volk in a same game parlay, and I'll do it just like over half a round. So like worst case, I just need the fight not to end in the first 2 minutes 30 seconds. They don't have the same game parlay odds out for me right now, but that's the play because that would make it plus, even if it's plus 100. I don't care because I'm assuming the over under on Volk Taporia is going to be pretty low, maybe 2.5. Or you guys think it's going to be up there like 4.5? You're right, I got a Hermansson decision by hedge. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the longer it goes, the more it favors Hermansson. You think both decision so, dude, I'm curious what the over-under is because if you think it's gonna be a decision and they line it at, like, 2.5, then him by decision is gonna be really good money. Got the tail of the tape right here. Jack Hermansson's 35, Joe Pyfer's 27. Joe Pyfer's 1 inch taller at 6'2", and Jack Hermansson has a 2.5-inch reach advantage, 77.5 to 75. They closed Jack Hermansson plus 195, Joe Pyfer minus 240. You're over starting 1.5. They don't give you the option for point 0.5. They do on DraftKings. Oh, so you might have to do over. I mean, even over 1.5, I still like with that idea. Also, the line may move. We're still a week out. A lot of shit changes during fight week. But I'll probably put out the video Monday. So I don't know. Actually, though, they might not have the same game parlay odds out by Monday. We'll see. I gotta see. Are you ready? Throw that up. Throw the old round thing up. Main event about to start, folks. Joe Martinez going over the announcements now. Joe Pyfer's 12-2, 6'2", fighting out of Pennsylvania, Philly to be exact. An old Philly boy. He's probably a real dick growing up, not gonna lie. I like Joe Pyfer a lot, but like growing up in Philly, bro, everyone. Sorry if anyone from Philly's watching, but everyone from Philly is like can be a prick. Just saying, especially when it comes to sports. Jack Hermansson from Norway fights out of Sweden. Zijoka. All right, they're meeting at the middle. They're definitely gonna touch gloves, despite Joe Pyfer being a fucking bad motherfucker. Yeah, he did it. They touched. All right, folks, let's get this KO. Let's win some fucking money. And we're all. How quick does Jack shoot? Does Jack shoot? He has to, right? Pyfer lands the left. Nice low kick and another left hand from Pyfer, dude. He's gonna knock me out. I'm feeling it. Feeling like this is our bet, man. He has so much power in, like, this lead left hook, it's crazy. Oh, he just went through an uppercut, whiffed on it. It's like right low kick, left hook. Oh, overhand right, whiffs on that. Hermansson hasn't really done anything, he's just kinda, yeah, pressuring him, backing him down. Nice inside leg kick from Hermansson. You can hear Sean Brady in the corner, "Clear, Joey, clear." He has such a fucking Delco accent. "Yo, soda water, ice waters, water ice." I always fuck it up, water ice. Hermansson's body language not looking great. I think he's feeling the power of Joe. Joe coming in bunches, like, he kinda just stands flat-footed and then comes in with a nice combo. The thing is he keeps doing the same combos, so I really hope, he's got some other stuff. Oh, he landed a nice left again. Hermansson whiffed on a low kick. Joe threw a right to the body, but I guess they're calling it a low blow. But Jack's fine. I don't know, that was a little quick on the draw there to stop it. They're at the center of the octagon, checkbook from Pyfer. Jack literally just went like this to defend. Oh, Piper's overhand right is like murder, like if that land oh, landed a left, might have hit him on the temple or something. Looked like he was wobbly, he's fine now. Joe looks like he's not using too much energy, which is good. Ooh, nice left to the body by Joe. Joe's landed the left like 10 times probably, and each time Hermansson fucking wears it. But that's it comes in bursts. It's like they do nothing for 10 seconds, Joe throws a combo, do nothing, bunch of feinting, both sides. I think Joe is purposely, like, chilling, waiting, storing up those power shots, throwing the power shots, resting, throwing power shots, yeah, whereas Hermansson can go all day, like, bouncing. 17 to 14 significant strikes in favor of Pyfer. Oh, my clock is way ahead. I just realized that. We're at, like, 10 seconds right now. Uh, end of the round. Definitely give that to Joe Pyfer. 10-9 round 1. Um, as far as his cardio, again, I'm a little concerned as not even concerned about his cardio, but I think it favors Jack the longer this fight goes, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I feel like Pyfer did a great job of conserving his energy in round 1, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like even if this goes late, he'll still have the power. And again, he's literally, like, chilling, boom, 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 chilling. So, like, I feel like he's good. Andrew saying, "Go Eagles, JK." Easy round? Yeah, definitely. Alright, round 2 about to get started. Definitely 10-9, fight for round 1. Jack really has nothing for him so far. I think this will just be a matter of can Pyfer get him out of there, A, and will Pyfer gas? That's really how it looks after 1 round. Alright, round 2 is underway. I forgot to take a bunk hit after the Danny Day loss. No one reminded me. Pyfer says he's been training 5 rounds. I mean, don't they all say they train 5 rounds, though? It's like even if you're training for a 3-round fight, you should train 5 rounds. Because think about how fresh you'd be over 3 rounds, you know? Oh, nice 1-2 from Pyfer. Tweets are all saying 10-9 Pyfer, or at least one of them did. Shout out Abron. Live odds minus 720, Pyfer plus 450, Hermansson. Oh, Hermansson finally shoots. He's got a single leg. They're against the fence. Pyfer, great job at defending it. Just goes right back to the center of the octagon. Played it perfect. Oh, Joe's cut on the side of his face, but other than that, he's dominating this fight. I don't even know how that happened. He's also cut on his fucking neck. That looks kind of rough. Jack's got some sharp ass nails or something. Tom Cruise saying Piper's gone away from the calf kicks in this round. He's not wrong, but maybe his compromise. Oh, as I say that, he threw one. Maybe he just forgot about them. I feel like Piper. I don't even want to say that. Again, he's winning this round, but the uh, the dominance doesn't look there. The power doesn't look there. Not saying he can't still finish it, but compared to round one, ooh, throws a fucking head kick. Jack blocked it, but still. He's only gone 3 rounds once, Brendan Fitzgerald just said. Back-to-back body shots from Pyfer, those are nice. If you told me that they were gonna stand at the center of the octagon for the first 2 rounds, I'd be like, "Alright, Jack is unconscious." So I'm a little surprised, but all and I'm not as far as the KO prop, the longer this goes, the less confident I feel in it. I would say by the end of round 3, I've lost majority of confidence in it, so we still got time, but maybe he just needs some good coaching in between rounds. Maybe he's not realizing that's what he needs. Nice combo for Jack there. It didn't really hurt him, but, just cool. Body kick and then, like a 1-2 up top. Oh, Piper's got him against the cage right now. Oh, that's a nice right. Oh, 1-2. They're saying that Hermansson's blocking it well, but I still think those are affecting him. I mean, they're affecting the judges, you know? Looks like he's landing them. Piper is kind of basic, I feel like. Like, he doesn't have that many combos. He's brute force, it's like and I feel like Jack is just like, "Oh, you're doing that same combo? Like, I'm just gonna block it now." Like, I'm curious what the live odds will be. I guess I can look them up. Oh, they got rid of the fight? Oh, no, it's there. Yeah, wow, that's interesting. So, alright, round 2 just ended. In between round or at the start of round 2, they showed the live odds, and Pyfer was minus 720 or something, and, Hermansson was plus 450. Right now, in between rounds 2 and 3, Hermansson's plus 220 and Pyfer's minus 298. So he's still a heavy favorite, but this is pretty much what he opened at. So they're saying after round 1, it looked like Pyfer was definitely gonna win. Now they're saying like, "Oh, shit, it's kinda back to, like, where it was." AKA the momentum is kinda going in Hermansson's favor. I still give rounds 1 and 2 to Pyfer, but I'm a little nervous going forward now because he looks like he's gassing, and, He fucking I don't know, I lost my train of thought, I'm stoned. Oh, he looks like he's guessing and he's only won 2 rounds, so, like, we need him to win 3, so oh, no. Fuck, I thought we had him money line still, I need him by KO, I forgot. I hate when the original bets aren't out. I've all week remembering them, and then I'm like, "Fuck." Volkan saying 2-0 Pyfer, yeah, dude. You have Pyfer money line? Oh, yeah, you said you would pick him by KO, but you have a money line. Yeah, dude, that's why I liked the money line. Like, I didn't think this fight would go the distance, and I'm not saying it is because there's still a lot of time left, but I was a little worried Pyfer could win any way possible, so I liked money line more than the KO. He comes out strong to start the round, like, he's landed a couple like, you could tell there's, like, some real power behind him, but now already, look, we're not even a minute in. He's already slowed down. Cormier's saying that his corner said they didn't want him to let Hermansson get comfortable, so they wanted to, like, bum rush him, which it looked like Pyfer took that advice, but, I'm not saying he's gassed, but he kinda did it for the first 45 seconds and now has not done shit. Packing the bomb right now because you guys forgot to tell me to take one after Dan Ige. Ooh, Hermansson just landed a nice jab. Ooh, and then a nice 1-2 on the break. Oh, fuck. Significant strikes this round, 13-8 in favor of Hermansson. I'd like to see maybe not. That'd probably be dumb. I was gonna say I'd like to see Pyfer take it to the ground, but probably not a smart idea. Oh, Jack just hit him with a fucking calf kick, and Pyfer wore that shit. Like, he really, like his leg gave out. Did not look good. Oh, the over 2.5 just hit, so shout out if anyone had over 2.5. Oh, Hermansson just hit him with a jab, and he thought it was an eye poke, and he tried to get the ref to stop it, and the ref did not do it. Oh, tides are turning here, man. Hermansson's looking good right now. This is his round so far. Dude, Joe, I don't he's, like, shelling up, but, like, hurt shelling up every time that Hermansson comes in. Like, it doesn't look good. I don't know if he's injured or what, but he's he's definitely not rocked anymore, you know what I mean? He's had plenty of time to recover, but he's oh, he can't see out of his eye, that's what Tom Cruise is saying. Oh, he just landed a nice right, though. 28 to 11 significant strikes now in favor of Hermansson. Ooh, Hermansson's got these crafty combos, man. Knee to the body and then a right hook, like, Sean Brady, like, "We do this every day, bro. Let's go." I gotta make that more Delco. "We do this every day, bro. Let's get some water ices." Oh, rock Jack right there. Oh, Pyfer might blow his load right here in the last 30 seconds trying to get him out of here because Jack looks a little compromised. Yeah, Cormier is saying it too, that this is what Hermansson wants. Kinda bait him, like, pretend you're hurt, let him punch himself out, and then next round, take it from there. I still gotta give this round, which is about to end. Oh, Pyfer shoots. Oh, wow. So Pyfer went in on a single leg, and Jack was throwing knees with the other leg, and I think he landed. That was pretty fucking sick. Yeah, Cormier's talking about it right now. I'm gonna have to give that round to, Jack Hermansson there. It's gonna be 29-28 Pyfer right now. Here's the, Dan Ige losing bong hit. Shout out Dan Ige for fucking ruining my bet, but also we did bet on you, so technically, like, it's okay, Dan. As I said, 2 rounds to 1 in favor of Pyfer, momentum in favor of Hermansson. Not looking good for the Pyfer KO right now. Little worrisome too if you're just on Pyfer money line. Round 4 about to start. Volkan's saying the live odds are now -230 Hermansson. I gotta check that. They just mentioned that. I'm seeing -130, but the broadcast did just back you up and say live odds are -230. Oh, yeah, they're showing them on the screen right now, +175 Pyfer. That's crazy, dude. If you bet after round 1, you coulda got fucking Hermansson at +450. That's fucking crazy. I definitely didn't think this fight would go the distance. Again, I mean, we have almost 2 full rounds left, but still. Not much going on in this round. Nice shot to the body from Pyfer. Ooh, Jack lands a nice jab back. Ooh, couple jabs from Pyfer. One to the throat, it looked like. That was but fucking Herman throws the calf kick again. Pyfer did, like, a nice short hook, left hook, and now he's got the body lock. They're against the cage. You could tell he's tired. He's trying to pull him off. Oh, he bailed on the body lock. Adam Martin backing me up, 29-28 Pyfer after 3. Sean Sheehan as well, 29-28 Pyfer. Nice jab again from Pyfer. 40 dead even on head strikes, significant head strikes, 45 each. Anonymous guy, this is live, brother. Ooh, Pyfer shoots him with the body lock again. Live odds dead even, -115, pick 'em. How come the odds changed in favor of Pyfer? Because this is a close round, and if Pyfer wins this round, then even if he loses round 5, he'll still win the fight because 'cause he'll have won 3 rounds already. That's why. 68-51, significant head strikes in favor of Hermansson. Pyfer having a good round, and indeed The over under on this was 2.5. It's already hit 3.5. Also, Pyfer by decision, I think, was like 7 plus 700. Joe's face doesn't look good, I'll tell you that much. I made a $100 money line on Hermansson. Should I cash out at 75? I didn't know he was going down this round. I mean, if you were willing to lose the 100 in the first place, I would just let it ride. Because Hermansson I like Joe's more tired in this fight. He doesn't look as good. He's just technically winning the rounds 3-1, I would say. This is a close round too, though. It could be 2-2 going into the 5th. I say let it ride, man, because Jack can totally still win. Oh, nice 1-2 from Pyfer. Shoots a single leg. Can't get it, though. He's too tired. I think you'd be able to get it if he was fresh, but he's just straight brute force and, like yeah. Hermansson's 6 of 6 on takedown defense. Pretty sure Pyfer's perfect on takedown defense too. I don't think this fight has gone down yet. That is the end of round 4. Close round. For fun, I wanna say that Hermansson won that round so that it's even going into the 5th, but there's a chance Pyfer's up 3-1. Curious to see what the tweets say. What do you guys think in the chat? Also, if you're new here, hit like, hit subscribe, please and thank you. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll watch the fights together, smoke a lot of weed. I hope you smoke weed because I do, and that's fun. We watch the fights, we do that, we bet, we win money. Sometimes we lose it, but for the most part, we win it, and yeah, I'll ride the wave together, I guess. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's ongoing, bro. There's 1 round left, and it's arguably 2-2 or it's 3-1. Andrew's saying it's 2-2, so Hermansson just has to win this yeah, last 5 rounds coming up. All he's gotta do is win this round, and your bet will hit. Mine won't if he lasts this round, but Piper's face looks like shit, bro. This has been a good scrap too, though. This isn't like a bad 5-round fight. Volkan also saying it's 2-2, so that should make you feel good, anonymous guy. Live updates from me. I got you, brother. So far, nothing. They're giving him time updates. We're 30 seconds into the round. That's not a good sign. Oh, calf kick from fucking Hermansson. Piper did switch to southpaw for a second, immediately switched back to orthodox. I mean, yo, I think Jack's fucking calf kick is the only thing that's not oh, live odds, Manson's a big favorite again, -298, Piper's +220. Oh, another calf kick. Yeah, Jack just keeps tapping him with his jab. Cormier literally just said this, but he keeps tapping him with the jab and then hits him with the fucking calf kick every time. Every, like, 3rd time. Jack's gotta just fucking go for broke, I think. Like, at best I guess he's thinking at best he's up 3-1, and he's just gotta hold on this round, not get 10-8'd. Ooh, he gets taken down, first takedown of the fight, Jack Hermansson. And Pyfer is yeah. Jack connecting good, I think we're in the money. Yeah, dude, anonymous guy, I think you're gonna hear This is big for Jack. It's big for this round. I hope he doesn't 10-8 him this round because if he 10-9s him, it'll be interesting to see if anyone gives it to Pyfer, gives him 3 rounds. This round killed a lot of parlays I've seen. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's why I really only like 2-leg parlays. I did a 3-legger last week and it didn't hit, but I only like 2-leggers. I feel like you go further than that, you're just asking for trouble. Something's gonna miss. They had Pyfer as the winner. I mean, it still could hit. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, if you think about it, I would have had Pyfer money line too. I'll pull up my bets in a minute, anonymous guy, once, the fight is. We'll go over the recap. Jack's really just dominating from top position here. This is 100% a Jack round. It's not a 10-8, so I'm thinking this fight is probably 48, 40. Wait, am I doing my math right? 48, 47? Yeah, 48, 47 Hermansson, I'm thinking so far, unless he finishes. 19-7, round 5, significant strikes in favor of Hermansson. Control time, he's already at 2.5 minutes in this. Andrew's saying it's all gonna come down to round 4. I agree, that's the swing round. I do think it was Hermansson's round, but there's a chance they give it to Pyfer. We could see some weird shit. Imagine we get a fucking draw. We shouldn't, but imagine. Hermansson landed some nice ground and pound in, Pyfer's guard to end the round there. Big round 5 for, Hermansson. Even if he didn't win the fight, he for sure won that round. Oh, man, what a night. What a night, what a night. I'm glad I hope no one took the KO prop that I, threw in there, and I'm glad we didn't make that count 'cause, I was pretty confident in that too, like, if you asked me, "Luke, what were you most confident on tonight?" I'd say, "Yo, I'm most confident on Joe Pyfer money line." And next, I would have said, like, Ige by decision probably, but that's what happens, man. Not always right. Not always right at all. Andrew's saying, "I'd rather they give it to Jack than Joe, make you feel better." I agree, though. Although I do feel a little silly because I basically just missed Hermansson because I thought he was crap even though I knew he was durable. I agree, dude. I was not giving Hermansson a chance, and like we always say with betting, hindsight, 2020, I'm looking back on that like, what a dumb like, we're getting it right now, brother, I tell you. All 3, 48, 47 for Jack Hermansson. Anonymous guy, congrats. I hope you did not cash out because you won that bet. If we're talking about bets, though, yes, let's let's have a look-see here. So we had 4 total bets tonight, okay? We had 2 parlays and 2 singles. The 2 singles were the one you see in green there, Michael Johnson and Darius Flowers to hit the over 1.5. Thank you, Michael Johnson, for getting the one bet right. Woohoo! The other single we had was Dan Ige to win by decision, but he decided his wife was in labor and he needed to finish that shit early. See, if I knew his wife was in labor, I maybe would have picked him by finish. I didn't know that little tidbit. That's something important to know. All right. And Bryczek didn't look that great, or maybe Potieria just looked really good. It's hard to say. But we had that parlayed with Joe Pyfer. Honestly, both those missing makes me feel better because I thought Joe Pyfer was a lock. I did throw in myself a bonus Joe Pyfer by KO bet that also did not hit, but I changed this back to the original bet so everyone can see what that was. But yeah, those two not hitting. First fight of the night, Armen Petrosyan got subbed by Rodolfo Vieira with like 10 seconds left in the round. If he had held on, I think we could have hit that over 1.5 in the next round. And Gregory Rodrigues ended up winning, so we would have won that. Would have been a nicer night. We would have been up a little bit. Instead, we're down what? Math real quick. We're down exactly 3 units because we spent 4 and we won 1. So yeah, not as bad as last week. Last week was fucking rough, man. And not as good as the last fucking 4 before that because we were literally hitting every week before that. We're gonna be back next week though with a pay-per-view, and we're always fucking better on pay-per-views, okay? That's no cap. No cap, homie. Final decision time. Congrats on the bet, brother. Andrew, I think you should thank Flowers for being awful. I should thank Flowers. You're right. I've been giving too much credit to Michael Johnson, but I gotta give some credit to Darius Flowers for being awful and hooking that up for us. But yeah, shout out to everyone who fucking joined me tonight. I really appreciate it. It wasn't the best night. We're gonna have better nights. Next weekend's gonna be sick, pay-per-view, and the weekend after that, I think I'm gonna do the Bellator PFL and the UFC Mexico. So we got a solid 3 cards coming up in the next 2 weeks. Should be a lot of fun. Andrew, that should also be better on your time because that card's in Saudi Arabia, that PFL belt one a little earlier. So you should be good on that. Shout out to everyone who joined us. Andrew as the OG, King J, who's always down. This dude Christian came in. We got Paul, Ashley. We got who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, Volcon, obviously. Shout out Volcon. We had this dude Kenward. We had anonymous guy. Shout out to him for hitting it. We don't know who he is. He's anonymous, but he hit. So like, shout out to everyone who hit. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get drunk as fuck. I hope everyone has a really sick night and tune in fucking next week because I'll be here and we'll be getting high. We'll be making money. We'll be having a good time. All right. Peace.
My way, stop invading my space. No decline, I be rising always, 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 like the smoke in my face.